Hi, I'm Jack, and I like video games and board games and D&D and all kinds of other fun stuff. And as always with me is my lovely, incredible, amazing, amazing, talented wife, Mrs. Caiti Ward.
Hi, you always preface me with, like, amazing, talented, like, but you never say I'm funny. Girls are funny, Jack. Get over it.
Smart and funny. Get over it. So, anyway, hi, hey, Twitchy Coffee, what's up? 7 months in a row for Twitchy Coffee. Thank you very much. By the power of the beer, we are behind him. So, as you guys know, it's Tuesday night, which means we're playing D&D. Very exciting.
What does that stand for?
It stands for Damsels in Distress. Get it? Because I don't know. Dungeons and Dragons. We're playing Dungeons.
Wait, Jack wears a dress.
We're playing Dungeons and Dragons tonight, and Tuesday night is a little bit tricky because we're going to be focused on the game, so we can't really focus on chat as much. So please entertain yourselves. And yes, and I'm excited. It's going to be a fun night tonight, and so good times. Are you ready, Caiti?
I forgot how to wink.
All right, so we're going to kick it over.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm so ready. All right, so we're going to throw it over to our group so you can see all of us going. We're over here. Let me unmute them so you can hear them as well. Hey, there we go. Now I think they can hear you. Say hi, everybody.
Oh, guys, they're back. Stop talking about them.
Oh,
God.
All right.
You're just mad about that last quip, Rick.
That wasn't a quip. That was a burn.
Yeah, it was a sick burn.
It's funny because you said it once, and then I was like, man, it'd be funny if I said that. And then I got the golden opportunity where Lisa said, what did you say? And I was like, this is my day. You were like, oh, wow, roll 20. I was like, oh, this is where I come in.
Did you really
drop my bomb? Well, good time. So should we introduce ourselves for our new people who might not?
Absolutely. Let's introduce ourselves.
For the people.
Hi, Emma.
Who wants to go first?
Me.
Caiti wants to go first.
I was gonna yell, I volunteer as tribute, but then I realized that would make me go first, but then Jack did it anyway.
No, you have to go first.
Hi, I'm Caiti, and this is Jack.
Slide this way.
And
there you go.
And together we are Archisynth.
There you go. That's it.
I am Hyacinth O'Ceridian. I am a wood elf. Jack is Archimedes Pattillo, who is a high elf, and we are wizards. And we were unfortunately cursed by a sorcerer who was a bit cranky that we kept feuding, that our tribes or groups kept feuding. So she cursed us, and now we share one body but have two heads. Oh yeah, I'm a diplomat, and Jack is kind of more of like a, I don't really care.
I'm diplomatic by the sword.
Diplomatical.
Or by the firebolt.
Diplomatical.
What's the stupid Star Wars line? Aggressive negotiations.
Aggressive negotiations, yeah.
I feel like, is there anything else that we have to?
We have a donkey somewhere.
Oh yeah.
We also have.
You have a donkey in a room that's been locked inside the caves.
Yeah.
You can't forget the donkey.
She hasn't seen.
What did you call it? Xavier could have forgotten about the donkey.
Xavier would have forgotten about the donkey.
Jerk.
Wow.
That Xavier guy.
Wow.
Caiti has her sassy pants on tonight. Be careful.
I'm sorry.
She's gonna withhold potions from old women.
Listen, there was a reason for that. There was a legitimate reason. All right.
Okay, sassafras.
All right.
Who's next?
Who's next?
Ladies first. Lisa, you go.
I'm Lisa Lee, and I'm playing Belin Corbeau, who is a half-elf bard.
And we'll get into her background story when you guys meet her.
Okay, that's a good point. Everything's a story, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Isn't it, Xavier?
Yes. My name is Rick Lathy. I play Xavier Cross, a ranger from the Icewind Dale who found himself far south from his homeland and trapped in this cave with goblins and kobolds, where he was successfully freed by this odd band of adventurers. And now he is agreed to help them in their quest, since they helped him in his to retrieve his family heirloom, which was a giant diamond, immaculately cut.
Beautiful.
Eric, who are you?
I'm just the guy that helps tell the story.
He's a hobo that just walked in here.
I don't know how he got here.
I don't know who let me in. But who wants to do the recap this week?
I did it last week. No, did I do it
I'm not
last
doing
week?
it.
So Lisa should do it.
You should do it.
Yeah, Lisa, you're up. What happened last week?
Everyone gave me all of their loot and armor and magical things.
That
Solid.
sounds about
And
right.
party, right? That's what happened.
I think you took all the experience as well, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, there was no game last week. Wasn't it all like a questionnaire?
Oh yeah, the Q&A.
Oh, he got you good.
Oh,
If somebody wants to
burn.
recap the Q&A, they can
Oh.
go ahead. I'm going to run down to my kitchen and get a refreshment for the game, so I'll be back in.
Whoa! You're not getting out of this that easy. I think you gotta.
I
You gotta
literally can stand up. I'm in my own home. And
No!
You literally cannot stop me. I am going away from the computer.
What a drag, Jack. You're up. What happened on the last episode?
Well, I feel like you did it last week.
I did it last week. I did it at the time I wasn't here.
All right, so last week we explored the cave. Can you show me the caves better so I can quickly refresh my memory? So we went into F and we explored around and we found some a torture room that had not goblins. What were they? Not orcs.
Hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins. There were some hobgoblins who had a bunch of people chained up. And so we defeated the hobgoblins by stealthily. Xavier kind of stealthed in and positioned himself.
yeah, he did.
And
He did great.
There he is. So yeah, I mean it was really great. And then we distracted them. We made them look one way, and then we got them from another way, and we pretty much annihilated them. So we went to release the people that were prisoners, and there was a dwarf who had unfortunately died. There was an older lady, 2 villagers, and two like
Soldiers,
guards.
right? Like soldiers or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were soldiers. Yeah.
Soldiers, okay,
Or
yeah.
they were at least capable men.
Yeah.
Enough to carry people out. Yeah.
Right. They were capable people. So we used some potions to revive them, and then there was an old lady. And we all Hyacinth approached her, and the old lady was very weak and like on her last legs, because she'd been chained up for a long time. And she told me that the orb was mine, Eric.
She said that the orb wasn't what it seems, and she said that she knows what you're seeking and to touch the orb if you want.
Okay.
What? Don't touch a strange orb.
Well, initially our advice was not to touch it, so it's weird. Like she's throwing a spanner in the works to say to touch it. So that's what she said. And then Ruki was like, "Well, here, give her this health potion," and I was all like, "Well, we could do that, or we could not do that." And so I kind of hesitated because I had to think of it from a more logical perspective of
A diplomatical
perspective of are we going to need this health potion for us I feel like Xavier was team Hyacinth in this situation. Because I was worried our quest going, when we started our quest is to retrieve this orb and bring it back to the king, the scrying orb, and bring it back to the king. And the reason that I am embarking on this quest is because there are people of the forest who are kind of the kingdom isn't super happy with them because they keep breaking into the kingdom and they keep stealing stuff and people are dying. So I'm trying to strike a bargain with them, or trying to create a treaty. And in order to enact the treaty, I need to bring back this orb. So we need to come back alive. So I was like, this health potion.
That is the goal of every adventuring party. To come back alive.
Exactly, yeah. So I was like, well, we have to really consider if we're going to need this health potion or not, which made Ruki very upset. and Jack was and Archimedes was very confused. But finally we gave it to her because she hadn't seen the sunlight in a long time, and I didn't want her to die without seeing the sun. So we gave her the health potion, and she was okay. Now we're currently, I believe, we just reached we climbed up because
went to K.
but we
Yeah,
climbed.
we're in front of a new cave, but the cave
right.
is weird. It's
we-
lined with
we
vein
had to
meat.
climb the wall, and Xavier almost fell, and then then they pulled Xavier and Ruki pulled myself, and we're called Archisynth for short, pulled Archisynth up the wall, and we're like, cool, let's keep going, and they're like, okay, be there in a second.
So
And
whiny.
I think that's where did I miss anything?
The cave
was
has
everywhere.
weird. The cave has weird
Oh, that's
walls
right.
that are
we
like.
walked
Yeah, they're like
into
got
the
veins
cave.
on it or something, right?
We walked into the cave, and we could tell it was kind of like filled with just like dark magic and badness. And the walls have kind of like veins, like red veins going through them. So we know this is a place of dark magic.
And ice cream.
Eric, could you describe the cave for us before we get started? Like what we're looking at?
Sure. So you're looking into this cave, and you see it just emanates evil. You just do not feel good about this entrance. But you see along the walls stone, but also black and red veins that course throughout the stone.
Oh, okay. Xavier would like to step closer to this unnatural occurrence.
Okay.
Examine it a little bit. He's gonna hold his hand out.
Yeah.
Draw one of his short swords. And I want to examine it and see is it organic? And if it is, if I can tell, is there a pulse? Is it beating? Is there a life? Does it communicate?
Yeah. So as you put your hand up to it,
Mm-hmm.
you can kind of feel it emanating some heat, and
Okay.
there's a little bit of a pulse.
Oh, okay. If I lay my hand on it, does anything happen?
Nope. But you can just feel it like a throbbing.
You lose your fingers.
Yeah.
It sucks me dry.
Death curse.
Yeah.
Can I tell where it's from? Like, if it is it unnatural? Is it unholy? Is it arcane? Or is it something of nature? Can I tell that?
You can't. You have no idea what it is other than just pure evil.
And if I cut it, maybe I take my sword and just
You slice it a little bit, and then you see it spread open by the cut of your knife, and then it almost weaves itself back together.
Ew.
okay, nothing else happens. I turn to the group and I kind of give a shrug, and I've never seen anything like this in all my travels, and I don't like what it bodes for us. This unnatural occurrence and
Sounds fun.
rounds of Faerun itself.
How far in the cave are we right now? Like, or are we just at the
I think we're at the
door?
mouth. I think
You're
we're
right. Yeah, you're right at the mouth of the cave.
All right, but we
Okay.
can. So is the stuff spilling out of the cave, or is it like just inside?
No, it's just inside the cave, right where the stone begins. The hewn stone begins.
Hyacinth is just eating an acorn pop, and she's like, I feel it too.
I feel we need to go into this cave. I haven't never seen something like this before.
Like,
I'm almost drawn to find out where it's from.
I think this is it. This is where we're supposed to be going.
I mean, we've checked the north side, we checked the south side. Might as well go on in and see what's in front of us.
I feel like there's a 50-50 chance that this is either the boss's lair or certain death.
I like
Oh.
those odds.
Fading time to be alive? Let me go first.
All right, you take the lead, sir.
And so Xavier's going to draw both his short swords.
Okay.
Well, actually, is it dark in there? Because he'll need a torch.
No, it's not dark because the red part of the veins emanate red light.
Okay, so it's like it's almost like a sci-fi cave. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to sidestep in, like kind of like make myself a small target as I just walk down the center of the cave, both swords drawn. Just big smile on his face, and it's not that he's like giddy about evil, but it's more like It's weird and wonderful. Like, what can I gain from
Does it remind you of an earlier time?
It's going to
So-
only mean prosperity.
So as you walk into the cave, you see from the ceiling.
Hopefully not
This-
alone, by the way.
Huh?
I hope the rest of the group is coming.
No, we're behind you. We got you. We
Yeah.
got your back.
Really behind you.
Did we
We're
figure
just-
out what's happening to Rookie?
She's with you right now still.
Oh, okay. Hey, Alyssa, feel better.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a call out. Group call out.
Yeah, Alyssa's feeling extremely under the weather tonight, everyone. So
But we love her, so you should send her love.
Yes. And
yes.
send your love and well wishes her way.
Uh-huh.
So as you walk into the cave, you see from the ceiling this shape start to take form, and it starts to look like a bell curve almost. And then it's pitch black, and you just see it. It's like a drip of water coming from the ceiling, but completely black, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it almost takes the shape of an octopus. And you see two eyes just come out of the blackness.
Like an
So this
upside
is
down
happening
octopus?
right in front
Yeah, it's like an upside down octopus. So it's like a blob with the legs that are grasping onto the black ceiling, and it's all black except for the eyes.
Mhm.
Are the eyes upside down, or the eyes correct side up, or can we tell?
You would think they're upside down too.
That was such a specific question.
Well,
So I just hold a
Upside down
hand out.
octopus.
Like I flip my
It
sword.
looks like a tonsil with eyes at this point, right?
so like the king from Super Mario Brothers, the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. No one's gonna get that reference.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
God, I could totally think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just holds out a little bomb.
Yeah.
So I flip my swords reverse
Okay.
in my hands, and I just kind of hold my hand out to the Archisynth behind me, as in like don't move, because this thing's like right in front of us, right? It just
Yeah. It just you just see it open its eyes, and it's like, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, good, you're sentient.
It's good for
Good, you're not stupid.
good first sentence to a unique
Yeah.
being. Oh, good, you're sentient. You're not a rock.
That's amazing. I love it. Keep going.
My-
Sorry.
My name is Jim Dusk Swallow. These are my friends, Barbara and Bernie. We're lost. We find ourselves.
What are you doing here? Here, what are you doing?
We're looking. We're looking for a way to save our village.
Save your village? How do you want to save your village? Save your village.
Well, we haven't pulled in a crop lately, and we thought maybe in a cave like this there would be magic beans.
Magic beans? Why would you think there's magic beans? Magic beans.
Why would you say magic beans? Magic beans.
I don't know. I'm just going with it.
Okay.
Because we've heard of tales of magical caves that hold wonder. I mean, you yourself are a wondrous thing in your form.
It's true. I am very wonderful. I am wonderful.
Do you have any beans?
Ask what his name is. Be nice.
I don't have beans. No beans.
Well, may we make your acquaintance?
Oh, me? My name is Flamel. Flamel.
Flamel.
We heard of a cleric that might be magical, and we thought maybe we could talk to him and he could help us.
That's a better story. We're looking for our friend. He apparently has magic beans.
Sorry, we've got a couple things going on right now.
There's a lot going on. We're very complicated people.
You seek the cleric. The cleric.
Yeah, would you happen to know where this cleric might be?
I do, but you look familiar. Very familiar. Very
Is
familiar.
he talking to them or to?
Just to everybody in general.
Maybe you've seen us at the village.
No.
Where we come from? We're farmers.
There's someone else in here like you, but
I think he means human.
Where'd you go to high school?
Humanoid.
she may be getting herself into a little bit of trouble. Yes, in trouble.
Is it a clerical person?
It's not the cleric that lives here.
Oh, okay, so all right. And
Where is this person? Can you see them?
I know where they are. I can see everything in this cave.
what are they doing here? Beans, I'm assuming. They're magical beans.
I don't know what they're doing here, but they might not be here for long.
What do you see?
For long.
Could you tell us where they are?
Yes.
I knew
I
this-
can.
I knew the second that I asked that question that would be the answer. Where are they?
Let me show. I can show you.
Thank you, Flamel. That would be excellent.
Okay. So you're gonna trust this giant black blob that just came in front of you?
Well, how are you going to show us?
I'll lead you right there.
So, do we notice what this thing is at all? Like if we've seen anything like this before? Is it something we've read about? Like, so this is really just a weird, wondrous thing.
Yeah, that lives. That's kind of.
So,
You can see that it's forming out of the veins that are coming from the walls.
obviously part of it, and weirdly frightening.
Yeah.
Can we like
Almost don't think we have a choice but to trust it. I mean, we could try to kill it.
I don't know. We don't know what it's made out of.
can we do like a perception check or something? Like, is there
Yeah.
any way to check what kind of being, like, if they're being truthful?
Yeah, you can do insight if you want.
I do one too. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
God, I can't
Oh,
believe it.
yeah.
I can't believe it didn't roll an inside check on my bullshit bean story.
There you go.
Hell
Whoa. You think you can't tell too much, but you think that it's going to take you where he said it would take you.
yeah. Okay, so he's being pretty truthful
Yeah.
about that. But the thing is, like, he could be taking us to the kitchen to eat us.
Could be.
Because he did say that the other person that he has doesn't have much time left. I say we just go with this thing and trust it for as long as we can, but be on our guard.
I agree.
So is it take us to the other person? Flamel,
Yes.
could you also take us to see the cleric after we've seen this other person?
I don't see why not. Why not?
We're all friends here.
Yeah.
Sure, we're friends here.
So is that an echo we hear? Is that the cave, or is that him saying it over and over again?
That's him saying it over and over again.
Okay.
Does it sound like this? Does it sound like the same voice?
Yeah.
Can we see a mouth?
Yeah, you can see a little mouth moving.
And is it the same mouth that's just saying it over and over?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight a gibbering man. I just don't want to fight a gibbering.
All right. So how does he move? Does he just like slide across the ceiling?
Yeah. So you literally see him come down from the ceiling, but scale down the side wall, and then he kind of vanishes into the side wall, and then pops up from the ground floor in front of you.
Like he's traveling through the veins of the rock?
Yeah.
So
And
he's like Wheatley.
Yeah, but he's about this. He's up to your kneecaps, pretty much. That's how tall he is.
Oh, he's tiny.
Yeah.
I thought he was big too. I thought he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like mocking.
No, I thought he was. I pictured him little.
Wait.
Yeah. So-
I kind of want a stuffed version of him, like a cute little teddy bear version of him.
Is that our first merch?
Yeah.
Flamel of the Living Cave.
Yes. So he says, "Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me," and he leads you to a wider opening in the cave that you can either go right or left, and you see him turn left around the corner, and then you see him kind of disappear into the ground, and you will go up. You walk about another 30 or 40 feet, and then you see him pop out from the ceiling. Said, "Are you still following? Following?"
Yeah.
And he looks.
Still him?
We're still behind you, boss.
Well, let's go with some caution to our steps.
I just want to point out someone in our chat said, "I don't know. Rick has to me the face of chaos."
I have to meet the face of chaos.
Yes, you seem like that. You have the face of chaos.
Oh, someone said, I assume this is a neutral party. And then they said, I don't know, Rick to me is the face of chaos.
Oh, I'm chaotic good, so I'm up for a good time,
There you go.
even if that gets us into trouble. Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to ready some actions as we're moving through. Like if something should jump out at us, or Flamel himself should attack us. I still have my swords, but they're like reverse hand. If something should strike us, I'm going to strike right back.
Okay.
We should probably walk with some caution here as far as stealth, looking for traps, something that who knows, like the ground itself could like come alive and grapple us.
Yeah, we have our quarterstaff out, kind of poking.
You're just poking the veins.
No, poking him. Poking Xavier. Like, keep going. No, but we also like I in my kind of offhand, I have a firebolt slowly, just kind of like I'm just like playing with it, like all right, just in case something happens here, like I'm ready to go.
Nice.
Check that sweet 13 out just for a random perception.
All right. So what you are noticing is that the veins are getting thicker and thicker, and there's more than there were at the beginning of the cave where you entered in.
Which makes sense. Like we're getting to the core of something.
Yeah.
Are they reacting to our presence at all?
Not really. All you can really see is Flamel kind of coming up and down and up and down. And
what does it smell like?
Not much. I mean, it kind of just smells like moldy air more than anything else.
But not death.
Not death.
Hey, knock it off.
So you make your way to this clearing. Now you see that in this part of the cave, you can go straight. There's a door here down at the bottom, about 20 yards ahead of you. In this area, you can see that the cave has almost collapsed in on itself.
Okay.
And there's two ways to go. There, you can go straight into or take a right down the hallway. But you see Flamel pop out of the ceiling, and he says, "Come this way, come this way." And he leads you down over here.
So I have a trait called primeval awareness.
Mm-hmm.
This is a spell slot, right? But I can I focus my awareness on the region.
Okay.
And for a minute, and I'm kind of asking the group if I should use this. I would know creatures present for 1 mile, whether they're aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Is that something I want? Do you think I should expend to find out what's in here, if those things are in here? Or is it waste?
We're pretty blind, so I think that wouldn't be a bad idea.
I only have 1 spell slot because we have it rested.
I see.
So it might not be worth it because I still have a heal spell. I can still use Cure Wounds.
Oh, okay, I see.
So maybe not worth it.
Yeah, it's maybe not worth it. Because I figure.
I know I have it. But know I can do that at a moment's notice.
Okay.
And if there is a dragon down here, I'm reserving the right to say I told you so.
Okay.
All right. You have that right.
Oops, I didn't mean to actually put it in.
Okay. So he leads you to a door, and he says, "Through there, you better be quick."
Why?
And then he pops back up into the ceiling.
He didn't answer my question. He's so rude.
So rude.
All right. So I guess the person's through here. Let's go.
Okay.
Stand back. I'm going to fling the door open. I'm just going to fling it open.
See you on the other side.
And if you
Throw
guys
it
see
wide.
something, blast it. If you guys see something, blast it.
Okay.
No?
So you open the door and you walk in.
Nobody walked in.
Nobody walked in? Okay, so you open the door.
Just
Okay, you flung open the door,
flat against the wall.
and nothing comes out.
Oh, geez. So exciting. What do we see?
You can only see across the way, and you just see a skeleton lying against the wall.
What's its name?
Jimmy.
Bones.
Jibby?
Jimmy Bones.
I guess if I'll step inside and look around.
Okay.
We fall right behind him.
Okay,
Assess the room.
He said that we
So-
have to be quick, right?
So you both step, or both?
Both?
3 of you step inside, and you see what looks like in the far. It's a 20 by 30 room, and in the far end of it, you see an altar, and you see 4 skeletons, 2 on each side of the room, that are leaning up against the walls, and you see. Lisa, you want to describe your character? What do they see?
Yeah, what do we see?
You see a half-elf woman with long lavender hair, dressed in dark finery, dark gray, kind of. It's clear that she's merchant class, perhaps, and definitely a bard.
Okay.
She has that austere appearance of a bard, right? Like,
Yeah, there's the fiddle on the back, you know.
Is it a fiddle? What kind of instrument?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Is it fiddle?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you see her, and you see her just sitting there, and then you see her touch the altar, and then at that moment, as she touches the altar, you start to see all the 4 skeletons slowly but surely start to rise up from the.
Why would you do that?
What were their names?
Across the room.
Jimmy, John, Jacob, and Smith.
Yeah.
Jibby.
But didn't I ask? Did I ask you before about an Arcana check about that altar? Did I?
Yeah.
It's done. It happened. All right, let's go.
Nice.
Just rolling up the sleeves.
Here we go.
So you see 4 skeletons just start to kind of take shape and rise from their seated position. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to spin my swords into their proper place in my hands and look at the obvious bard and say, Did you just sick your skeletons on us?
No, I didn't mean it. I'm so oh, help.
What did you touch? Stop touching it. Turn it off.
And I'll start hitting it again, like clap on, like.
Damn it! So the closest skeleton I'm next to, I'll strike at it.
Oh god! Take out, unsheath that rapier, and my dagger, and brace.
All right,
Okay.
Archimedes is gonna. Here we go, and it's like cues up gets a firebolt ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
I think are we ready for this?
Oh, I want to strike after I was done talking. I wanted to strike the first one I was near, like address and
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
because it's a skeleton come to life. Like,
And as soon as we see him move and take his strike, we throw a firebolt at the one like the furthest away from his. Like he's in the front, we're aiming at the back and trying to keep it away from this bard.
Okay. Lisa, what did Belgium? What were you saying?
I was gonna say I want to cast Thunderwave at them.
Okay. So
Am I facing the 3 of them that have just come in? Because I don't want to hit them.
probably.
yeah, you're gonna be. If you turn around from the altar, you'd be facing everybody else.
Are these skeletons in the walls like coming out?
Yeah, they're pretty much about a foot away from the wall right now. Each one of them, 2 on each side.
I would like to use my movement to run towards the ranger
Mm-hmm.
and spin. If I can make it there, I can spin about and cast Thunderwave back at the altar that way.
Okay. So
yeah, I'll totally dance with that too. Like if she's running towards me, I'll dance with that.
okay.
Uh-huh.
So Belgian, you're gonna go first and do your move. Do you have to roll for thunder? How does thunder? What's the?
That's
Thunderstorm?
right.
It's going to turn into an AC/DC concert in here.
I know. Rick, roll me to hit.
Thunderstorm.
And Archisynth, roll me to hit too.
Did you ask me to roll the hit? I couldn't hear you. You did.
Yeah. Well, you and Archisynth.
I got a 14.
Okay.
A 14.
And I got.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah. 24. Suck it, skeleton.
I was on 3 for the longest time. Just creaked over.
I know, right? I saw that.
Okay, Xavier, roll me some damage.
Do you want this
Nice.
hot damage?
Our cat is crying right now.
He wants to in on this skeleton action. That was just one sword, so that's just going to be 5 damage. Right through the collarbone.
That didn't make any sense.
You trying to roll 3d8?
Yeah. It's instantaneous.
Mm-hmm.
15-foot cube. Going out. A Constitution saving throw on a failed save. Creature takes 3d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
Successful save, half damage, and isn't pushed.
What's your DC?
Be want to.
Ooh, it's AC.
Heyo.
D&D.
Where is it on me? Where's it on me? DC.
It's going to be 8 plus your ability modifier plus your proficiency.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay. They miss. So
How dare they?
roll some damage.
I tried. Rolled.
Oh,
is
no.
your thing not working?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
You can, if you click on that little icon of the dice in the upper left,
Second from the bottom.
you can then advance roll, and you can do roll 3d8. Like select roll 3, and then select the d8, and then hit roll, and that'll do like that.
damn nice rolls.
No.
It didn't work.
So do you see the bar that's hanging down on the left of the screen of roll 20?
Yes.
Has like a mouse
Okay.
or mouse pointer, then a paintbrush, then a magnifying glass.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, there's the D20
Yeah.
section.
Did it come up?
Mm-hmm.
It came up, but I didn't see it roll though.
I didn't see
I
a roll.
saw.
but
I
it
see a
came
roll. I
up.
see an 8 and a 4. I see Lisa rolling 3d8 equals 3. Or
Oh, yeah, you got to turn on 3D dice.
yeah, but I think it has to do with each person's screen has to have it on if they want to see it. Like I saw your roll.
I mean, we had ours screen up, and it didn't happen on ours. But I mean, we can see it in the
The chat.
yeah. Well,
There we go.
that's one way to do it.
There we go.
Also,
Okay.
so this is a really good compendium for 5e. Lisa, you might find this helpful too. It's super searchable and it's like got all the content in it. I don't know if
Oh,
you're
thanks.
or
Awesome.
anything. So you like just type stuff in. I've given up on the books because
Frantic
So-
typing. You're frantic typing.
So, Belladrin, you run down from the altar. You do go right behind Xavier, step in front of him, cast Thunderous Wave, and you see 2 of these skeletons just crash against the walls and shatter to pieces. Now, Xavier, as you see that happening, you take your short sword and swing backwards to the skeleton that's now behind you.
yeah, because I'm just spinning in like a do-si-do right now.
Yeah, so roll some damage because you hit it.
I thought I did. It was
You did
5.
hit it.
Yeah,
Oh, it was 5? Okay.
5 damage. It was only one of my short swords that I hit it with. So.
Okay. So you did that and sliced it. Archisynth, roll me some damage because you went and took your firebolt and hit the other skeleton that was coming out.
All right. What?
Oh, are you doing something?
Yeah. There you go. So it's a 6 damage. Oh wow.
Nice. All right. So both of these 2 skeletons that are remaining have lost a couple bones, let's say.
Okay.
And
They're still active in the skeleton community.
yeah, they're still coming for you. And Rick, the one that you hit, he definitely crits on you.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, sucks.
No.
Sucks to
He
be you.
definitely crits. How bad can a skeleton crit damage be?
11 points of damage.
Oh.
I would like to
That hurt.
viciously mock it.
Okay. 1 second. So then the other one, Archisynth, he goes after you for, does it a 12 hit?
We have 12 AC, so no.
No, that hits. It has to hit on it. Like
Yeah.
Oh, well then you
it's
got
on
it.
or above. Yeah.
It's 4 points of damage.
4 points.
Hey, at least it was an 11.
That's true.
Now, okay, now it's now you guys are up. So Belgian, you wanted to viciously mock one of these skeletons?
Yes.
Okay. Was that does what, 2 points of damage?
It does
Is that what it does?
1d4.
Crushes ego.
It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have
There you go.
disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Nice. Okay, so the DC is going to be 13. And it misses. So what happens? What happens at 1d4?
1d4 of psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Damn. And what were you going after, the one that Rick
Yeah.
So how do you mock this the skeleton to really make it to screw with its head?
You, Booney, you need some pie.
I want pie.
As soon as it starts looking for pie, can I try to finish it off?
Yes. So it's looking around you, Rick, because this is the one that just critted you, and it's like, I want this pie, and then slice into him, Rick.
So I'm like down on one knee right now, just like gaping wounds in my shoulder and across my chest, and I'll just take both of my short swords,
Yep.
and just kind of come up through his sternum and just try to shatter him.
Okay, roll for it.
Can I make 2 attacks or 1?
I'll give you 2 attacks if you want, but you're gonna the second attack won't you won't get your modifier on the damage.
Okay, sounds good. Even though I think I'm just gonna roll because he said okay.
No, you can do 2-weapon fighting if you want. So.
Okay, we'll talk about that a little later. Heck yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So a 13 and a 17? No, 14 and a 17?
Yeah.
I guess a 9 and a 17 or a 13. Oh, should I
No.
roll?
You hit on both of them.
Okay.
On one of your damage rolls, you can't add the ability modifier.
Okay, so I'll do them separately. So this is one. This is the other.
Okay.
Nice. Right.
Oh.
Okay. So you get underneath this skeleton as it's slowly looking around for this pie that it can't find, and then you come up with both scimitars and with such force that you just crack it open and just see bones scatter all around you.
Shower.
Yeah.
Back to the grave you've seen.
Archisynth, what are you doing?
So there's just one left at this point?
Yeah, you guys have made quick work of these.
So I think we focus and we chuck a fireball at its stupid bony face. Boosh. 14.
Okay. So you take this fireball, and it's so close to you because this is the one that hits you. You can literally reach out and put it in its mouth.
Stupid bony mouth.
And then as you put the fireball in its mouth, its head just explodes.
Stupid bony mouth. We're so full of quips tonight.
Wait, was that Jacob or Smith?
That was, yes, Jacob.
All right. Good. I didn't like Jacob.
I hated Jacob myself.
I was always
You
Team
guys.
Jacob.
Team Jacob!
The fuck?
Shark Boy. Team Shark Boy.
I'm sure.
Oh,
Okay,
so they're
so
done? Oh, so they're
skeletons,
done?
skeletons are gone.
So I'm just gonna like sit down like somebody who's just like run a marathon and like back against the wall because I'm bleeding pretty bad right now. I'm only at 7 HP, and I'm just gonna point my sword at the bard and be like, "You want some of this? Who are you?"
Well, if you point that sword away from me, I could help you with that leak you've sprung.
How do I know you're not fooling with me?
You don't. You could keep leaking.
Good. And I try to stand up, and I was like, or I could fix my own leak, and then I slumped down a little bit. Damn,
And how's that going for you?
not great. Okay, bard. And I just lay my swords on my lap, you know, like down in my lap.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the help. And I touch him and cast Cure Wounds. And that is 3d8.
Damn, is it?
I think it's a 1d8. It's a 1d8 plus your modifier.
Oh wait, so
Unless
5.
you're casting it higher.
Oh, higher spells. Yeah, it could be a higher.
I see. 5. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8 points of healing. If we use the first roll.
Okay. Hey, I'll take 8. Woo.
Better.
I'm just kind of smiling, coughing off.
And Archisynth still is in kind of shock, like, Bard,
Thank you.
who are you and how did you get in here?
I'm looking at the Hyacinth is looking at the archway, and you. I guess you asked that question.
Oh, he asked who you are.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I said, who are you and how'd you get in here?
So distracted by burning skeletons. Belin. Bit of a story there, but looking for a certain something. And then a way out. And you are?
Big damn heroes. And Xavier stands up and he sheathes a short sword and he holds a hand out. Xavier Cross, Ranger Extraordinaire. Will you find him? I can help you find. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And you?
And we are Archisynth. I'm Archimedes. This is Hyacinth. No relation. We extend a hand as well.
Can we each kind of?
It's
We
weird.
have to put out both hands to
Xavier scratches his beard and addresses. And what was your name again? Bella something? Belladrin?
Belladrin.
He scratches his beard and he addresses Belladrin. It's like, I can sympathize with your plight. I was found in these caves tied up and trussed to by the kobolds. Found by my friends here, Archisynth. Cut them a deal and trying to watch each other's back as we try to get out of here alive. I think you did me a solid. And I look at Archisynth and say, "It's one more."
Is Rookie still here? Just quickly.
She
seen Rookie.
And our
She-
friends. Go ahead.
Ruki stayed at the head of the cave to be a lookout, but she sent Helob in to kind of scout around the place.
Okay.
Alright.
That's Helob. Don't squish him.
What is Elob?
Helob is Rookie's spider with a hook and a hat.
Rookie is a friend of ours.
Don't worry, you'll get used to him. It's
Spider on your head if you like.
That's not pleasant.
So you said you were looking for
What is
something?
that noise? What do I keep hearing?
yeah, someone doing dishes.
Oh, at a game, it's probably my wife making dinner or something.
Oh, I was
She's
wondering.
down there.
Is she making an effort for all of us? Is she making an effort for all of us?
Oh, she's making something for me. Oh my god.
So Archimedes looks at Hyacinth and says, "We keep finding people in these freaking caves. Ugh,
I like people.
we're gonna start a basketball team."
It's the most genuine thing ever.
We
I like people.
our uvula monster.
Oh yeah, the black squid thing. Where's he at?
You don't see him.
Okay.
So, Bella, what were you looking for?
I'll know it when I find it.
Oh, you haven't found it yet?
I like that. I like that. Just out there for the adventure, right? Find a cave, go in it. I felt the same way when I saw this place. I know what you're talking about. Let's go find it.
So as they're talking, Archisynth walks over to the altar she was at
Yep.
and takes a look at it and tries to figure out what the hell it was.
Okay, so you see just this giant stone altar, and there's just runic carvings all around it that you can't comprehend.
Can we look around the room, see if there's any loot or anything to be had on the skeletons or?
You don't see any anything on the skeletons besides their scimitars, but on the altar you do see rubies that line the borders of it.
Are they like embedded into it, or is it kind of just like they're around it?
You could, if you wanted to take your dagger, you could probably chip them out.
That's not something I'd like to do.
I think they're fine there.
You think so? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Archimedes takes his hand and kind of gives one a good kind of a tug.
Can I? Okay, before he does that, can I just like grab his hand and be like, "What are you doing? Did you not just see what happened? Don't touch me."
While they're doing that, they're doing that too, like at the same exact time. I just want to ask Bella, and I hope you don't mind if I call you Bella for short.
Nope, fine.
Who put you in here?
No one really put me in here. My own 2 feet.
So do you make it a habit of walking into caves with red veins on them?
We did.
It's true. Whose side are you on?
Archisynth, as you reach for the ruby, Archimedes and Hyacinth grabs your wrist to pull you away.
Doctor Strange style.
Yeah, you you get a good grasp with the tip of your fingers and pluck one of the rubies out.
Ooh. I'm looking at it.
Nothing happens?
Nope.
Hello. So I say from whatever distance, hello.
Oh. I think we say it at the same time. I think
we both of us just like,
hello.
I'm not carrying that. You can carry.
And I kind of like, whoop, and then put it in my pocket.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it goes right into your pocket.
All right, adding it to our stuff.
Those stones on the altar, the rest of the stones?
What'd you say?
My Arcana check. The stones, so any kind of a magical charge on them?
You would need to cast Detect Magic to yeah.
I mean, the best you could do is roll Arcana, right, to see if it came from something magical, like
yeah,
if it had the mark of a wizard.
I guess I don't need to. He took one without any.
Or did he?
Yeah, right. It's not there. The runes, the actual runes, the writing.
Yep.
Can we tell what language it is?
No, you have never seen anything like this before.
Oh, okay.
I think this room is dangerous, and I would like to go find the Flemmy.
Can I pluck my own ruby?
I'd like to pick a ruby, and I'd like to take my little bard pack and just sketch a little bit of the runes, just sketch a little bit real quick.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, so each of you grab a ruby, and you make your sketch, and nothing happens.
I just kind of hold the ruby, but mostly I'm interested in this altar, right?
Mhm.
And can I understand what is done here, like what it's used for? it seems necromantic to me, just a gut check, right? Because there's skeletons around.
Right, yeah.
And I'm just kind of like, is it sacrificial? Is it?
You would think it's both sacrificial and used as a ritual altar.
So kind of getting the idea of that. Is there anything that maybe I can have known, something deep inside my mind that I've seen before or experienced where I'm like, is this a sacrifice for something specific? Are these rubies used? Do they have significance here? Or?
You think the rubies are just plain rubies? Yeah.
Dormant.
And then I just toss it up and grab it and be like, treasure hunters. Shall we?
So there's nothing else in the room. We're good to go.
Nope. Yeah.
All right. So Archisynth walks out and takes a look for Flamel.
Hello, welcome to the party. I do one of these and I kind of trot forward to the door.
All right. So
I gave him a little bow.
Archisynth, you walk out and you get outside the door, and back where that fork in the road is, or fork in the cave, I should say.
Fork in the cave. Turn left.
You see, you make it to right here, and then Flamel drops down from the top again.
Oh, I almost forgot about you.
Hey, Flamel. So we made a friend.
You made a friend?
But we also made a couple not so friendly friends.
Well, that's a shame.
Can you give us a heads up next time you see some not friends coming our way, please?
Maybe.
What do you do in that room, Flamel?
I don't go in that room.
How'd you know someone was in there?
What? I can just tell. You can't just tell? I can just tell.
Why don't you go in there?
Have you met our friend Bella before?
I have not, but I knew she was here.
How?
Here.
Why don't you go in there?
This is Flamel.
Hello.
Hello.
Flamel was going to help us find the cleric to get us some maybe magic beans for our crops that aren't growing this season because we're farmers from the village.
Yeah.
Oh, crops.
These are my plows.
No, what are they called? Scythes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's having fun.
Oh, always having fun in creepy caves with veins on the walls.
But our people are starving, so if you would be able to please show us where the cleric is, maybe he can help.
Oh, the cleric. So he pops back up into the ceiling, and then you see him pop out of the side wall. He says, follow me.
Can I insight check that dude?
Sure.
Yeah.
You think
16 total.
You think he's being honest. You don't think he's lying.
So why don't you ever go in that room, Flamel?
Not a happy place.
I didn't think so.
Do you have a happy place around here?
Yes, I have a very happy place, but I can't go in it anymore.
Why can't you go in it anymore?
No more veins.
So these veins.
The veins out? We'll push the veins out.
I don't know. I wish I knew, but I don't know.
So you can only go the areas where these red veins are?
Oh, you're very smart.
I've been told. So
You are quite smart. There's two heads on that shoulder. How did the veins get here?
That's a good question. I don't know, but when they did, that's where I came from.
how old are you?
I don't know. How old do you think I am?
One.
I am.
At least one day old.
Maybe I'm one. Maybe I'm one. No, older than one.
Are we following him at this point? Like, are we walking and talking?
Oh yeah, I feel like we're walking.
Yeah, you're walking and talking down. You're walking and talking back up this hallway.
Awesome.
So there was nothing over here on this other side, like right here.
It was caved in, right?
No,
You can go that way if you want to not follow Flamel.
But we walked past that. I just want to make sure, like, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing came out at you.
Flamel, can you tell us what other things might be in this cave?
Men, scary men,
Like us?
like you, but not.
Maybe their ears are pointier and their skin is greener?
Maybe, not really.
No.
No.
Maybe their snouts are longer and their teeth are sharper?
No, no.
You mean more skeleton bones?
Some of them, maybe. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's not fun.
What kind of men are we?
I don't know. Funny ones. You have 2 heads.
You kind of do.
That's a point.
Well, Flamel, lead on.
Okay, so he leads you to around this corner, and then you see a left and a right in the hall. You see the veins are still getting thicker and thicker, but on the left, he kind of points down that way with one of his black tentacles that he pulls off the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I miss that place. And then to the right, he's like, priest is that way.
So was that your happy place down there?
It was my happy place, my place.
What made it so happy?
I could go there, not worry.
Is there anything there that you miss in particular?
Oh, my things.
Do you need your things?
No, not really, but it could help. It could make me happy.
So Xavier looks back at the group, or looks at the group as kind of like a knowing thing. Like, we might be able to strike a deal here, right? Like, he can't go in there, we can. Maybe there's something there we can get for him, put him on our side. I'm trying to say this all with my eyes.
Yeah.
No, I think we're all like, let's go.
Right?
in
You're
that
thinking
route.
of it, like,
I think that there might be
let's strike
something.
a deal first.
Well-
Flamel.
Okay.
What?
We're not restricted for going into that room, and you've helped us. We saved our friend Bella. We didn't even know she was a friend until we met her. Perhaps there's something we can do for you in exchange for this continuing friendship of farmers and veiny tentacle thing.
What do you mean?
Well, we'd go down there into your room and, you know,
Get the things you want.
the things you miss.
Okay.
What do you say?
Fine.
Friends for life?
Sure.
Okay.
Too legit to quit, right?
Yeah, we'll go in there, and then perhaps you'll take us to the cleric for sure. That's a promise you made, and friends keep promises. But maybe you'll warn us if we're gonna like run into something that might disagree with our
Bad things.
introductions.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so and then
Yes.
Xavier kind of like pats him on his little head, like thank you.
So as you pat him on his head,
oh, interesting.
like your hand gets enveloped by this blackness, and it almost feels like a waterbed that you're putting your hand into, and it just surrounds your hand. And you see your hand go between his eyes. It's like, weird.
I know, and I just slowly pull it out.
Yeah. And you pull it out, and like some of the blackness just stays on, and kind of like those old sticky quarter gum machine thing, like hands, and then kind of flick it off.
Oh.
You're my boy, Flamel. I stand up. You're my boy.
Friend.
I guess we'll go look in his room.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is that?
Thank you, Uday.
That's a kitten.
Sorry, I changed this to full screen because we could hear our cat screaming because he's like, I have something for you, and he's like, here I come, I'm coming with it, I'm coming to show you what I got. And he just like
Sounds like
keeps
Flamel.
meowing. And so I changed it so you could see him walk through the door with it in his mouth. So at the moment, he's currently got a rawhide, a sandal, and a cat toy.
That he's brought up
That
from
he's brought
downstairs.
up from
Nice.
downstairs.
That's a solid night for that cat.
Sorry.
Nice.
I didn't mean. So if you hear him screaming, it's because he's got something and he's bringing it to you.
All right.
Sorry.
So you so you go down the path to the left, and you notice that the veins are still going down, through the wall, and you get to this room, and you notice the veins stop,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and it's a 30 by 30 room that's made of complete ruby.
What?
Complete ruby?
Yeah.
Party
My
time.
eyes just go like,
The walls, the walls, the floor, and the ceiling is just pure ruby, and there's no veins or anything.
And I take the ruby I pocketed from before and just hold it up and just look at it, and then I look around.
So I have a quick question.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. No, keep going. I'll wait.
Oh, you look around, Archimedes, and it's the same. It looks exactly the same.
Okay. So it's clearly this ruby was chipped out of something like this.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Xavier
And
has a
you-
small tear.
You notice in the back of the room there's another altar, but on top of it there are 2 goblets, a bowl, and a water pitcher, but also gold and laden with rubies.
What are the goblins doing?
Huh?
You said
Oh,
goblets?
yeah.
Like
Goblets.
Oh, I think you said goblins. I'm like,
Oh,
it's
goblets.
Donkey Kong right now. Okay. Yeah.
I'm just thinking of Flamel. Is there a way that maybe Bella can cast the what is it? The wave? Not wave.
Thunderwave?
Thunder wave and break the rubies off the wall? Like, is it because he said that he can't get in there because of the veins?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming the veins are under there, but he just can't get in there anymore
Oh,
because.
do you think
I don't think it works that way. I think it only works on-
ruby had something to do with this?
I don't think so. That was way too soon.
Huh?
He said, "Do we think we had something to do with this?" I don't think we did.
No.
Oh.
Do you think the ruby had something to do with this?
Yeah,
Do
I
you
think that the
ruby-
rubies covering the wall is what stops him from getting
Do you
in
think
the
the
room.
ruby actually grew over the wall and stopped? Because he used to come in here, right? But now
Yeah,
he can't.
this is happy place.
So the veins can't grow over the ruby. Do you think the ruby kind of grew in place here?
Do we have a pipe bomb?
I think someone put the rubies there.
We
I
don't.
Think, I think someone put the rubies in there to increase the power of the whatever's happening at the altar.
So quick nature check then, Eric.
Sure.
The ranger from Icewind Dale, I've seen many caves and many mountains and many land of rock. Can I tell if this ruby has grown through the mountain over this room, or was it placed here,
Right.
or was it always here?
Has someone carved out this room
Mm-hmm.
of solid ruby, or was ruby placed in like did someone
Is it a
dig
natural
the
occurrence or not? Yeah.
Roll me a survival check.
Heck yeah. Well, where is it? Right here. Hold on to your butts.
Ooh.
Okay, so you can see that these giant pieces of ruby that have been cut into the shape of stones were definitely placed there. They are not from.
Knew it.
Okay. So Xavier holds a high five up to Archisynth. Wait, is it-
Yeah, there you go.
You're down below.
There.
It's actually below me. So
Yeah, you're below us.
oh, okay. Never
We're just high fiving a million angels.
We got 4 hands. We can do this. We can do all 4.
I'll get you.
Bella too. She's just like, I want one. I'll get one.
So if we can, so Bella said that the wave wouldn't work, but is there a way that we can
Actually, if I cast Thunderwave at those objects on the altar,
Mm-hmm.
they will smash into the wall. If you really think that's important.
I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of feel bad for him.
Well, if we chuck a firebolt at it, can we knock him off with the blast of the firebolt?
Maybe we should get his stuff first.
What's
Let's look at his goblets and his cistern and his pouch of things and whatever was on that altar.
Wait, is this the room? This is the room of Flamel's happy place?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I kind of want to give him the room back though.
Well, let's get his stuff. Let's grab his stuff, and so we get it off, and then maybe we can go about clearing this room.
Okay.
Okay.
And also, can I just like turn to Xavier and say, I understand that the bargain that we struck was just for Flamel's things, but imagine how many rubies you could pocket if we blasted them off these walls.
They're speaking in his language.
I'm way ahead of you, sister.
I like the idea, like you're like chipping one off already.
Putting it in my pocket.
It's like, where?
Nobody made a bargain with Flamel for the rock. He has no idea what this is.
No, he doesn't understand the value of the rubies. So if all he likes is the room with his things, it's his space, it's his personal, it's his happy place, you know, and someone's come in and they've put these rubies here. No one knows that they're here besides
I
him.
literally
and
at
he
this
doesn't know
point
what
put a
they are.
cartoon hard hat on and smoke a cartoon cigar.
Yeah.
Let her rip, boys.
You got your pickaxe and you're like, I'm ready.
Yeah, basically. We can acquire. This is amazing. I could sink a well down here and retire.
You won't take our gold, but these rubies, they're not ours. So you can take as many rubies as you want and no one will know.
All right, but before that happens, let's at least get the goblets and all the stuff off the altar for him.
Okay, so who's going where? Or
So-
who wants to take what?
All right, so Archisynth's going to walk over to the altar and start collecting the goblets and the bag. And what else was on there?
But do we need to
Goblets,
collect
bowl,
them?
water pitcher.
And his
Yep.
water pitcher.
Do we need to collect them if we're going to give the room back?
Well, let's see. We can go be like, hey, or I don't think we're going to be able to clear the room super quick. So, like, hey, look, we're,
One blast will not.
yeah. It's going to take some time. So, like, we'll grab
Okay.
the stuff.
Second.
And also just clear it out of the way just in case Ruby falls on anything.
Okay.
I think it's mostly impossible for what we want to do.
So Archisynth, as you start to grab the picture or the goblets, roll me a will save.
I'm not standing anywhere near him, by the way.
Will?
Yeah.
What is that under?
Just
yeah.
essentially roll a d20 and add your will modifier to it.
I don't
Will.
see Will.
Yeah, what is Will?
Or sorry, wisdom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking gold. Yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Dungeon World.
Okay. So as you reach for these goblets, you have this feeling of just great evil and terrifying death as you reach for it.
Like more so than usual?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't touch them?
Like it's like almost like static as we get close
Yeah.
to him? Okay.
Yeah. You're just like, oh my god, something's not right here. Terribly.
Why are you pausing? I yell from across the room. It is things. Let's go.
Something feels wrong about this. These goblets, I don't know. Like, come over here, put your hand close to it, but don't touch it. Just, I want you to feel as like, in high school, did you ever have one of those metal balls, put your hand on your hair, stood up? It feels like that. We had that in Elf High School.
I literally don't know what he's talking about. I never went to high school.
Okay.
And to come over, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And I go to reach for the thing.
Yep. And you roll me a wisdom.
This is,
I told him not to touch it. I said put his hand close to it.
it's true. He did.
Okay, you also feel this terrifying
Oh, what?
evil emanating from off these
You know,
goblets.
this reminds me of that time when we first entered this cave and we were getting
This actually feels a lot worse.
this like maybe an epicenter. Like
Yeah.
I wonder. It's okay. So it's weird because the cave is actually emanating with evil. But the veins have nothing to do with it. Then, if this maybe is the source, because woof, it's dark.
Do we have a spell left?
Can I tell if it's emanating from the altar or emanating from the things on the altar?
You can tell that it's from the items on the altar.
Do we have a spell slot left? Or because we have detect magic.
Oh, you don't even need to use a spell. You know this is evil magic.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
is there anything on the objects, like certain runes or details about them that we would...
No, they just look extremely expensive and There's rubies
Mhm.
emblazoned upon them too.
Flamel specifically.
Is this energy
Rubies emblazoned on
making it impossible to actually touch the objects, or it's just
No, you could touch them if you want to. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up a goblet.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Well, it was fun partying with you.
Yeah. So as you pick up this goblet, you look at it, and then everybody else can see you start to age. It looks like you're physically getting older the longer you're holding on,
Oh,
and
she
you
chose
just feel
poorly.
a little more run down.
Drop it.
And,
Let's
and,
go.
and
Oh, no.
So
I'm
I'm
just sorry.
guys, what do we need to do with it?
Drop the goblet.
you get a couple streaks of white in your hair at this point,
what?
Drop
and
the
you're getting
goblet.
older. You're getting older.
Goblet back on the altar and go, what?
You're aging drastically.
Look at your
Before
hair.
our very eyes, you were becoming a crone.
And you're about 10 years older than now.
Oh, was that permanent? That sucks.
Oh.
That's
Well,
that's a thing.
As I'm saying that, I'm reaching into my pocket where I put the ruby and I'm just tossing it. Do you need?
yeah.
That's. What is that?
She
It's
just got
I've
rogue.
never seen that before.
I think Hyacinth is just staring at her, just like not in a malicious, but just kind of like really intrigued
How do you-
that something could be so powerful as to sort of
Do you need some
change time.
Maybe. Hey, Flamel, and I go walk out towards the entrance to this little.
Yep.
I just watch her go. I'm like, I've never seen.
Yeah.
And he pops out from the ceiling. Yes.
I look different to you.
A little bit. What'd you do?
So I picked up a goblet. Is that one of the things you wanted?
Yes.
Well, it did this.
Oh, interesting. That's fun.
That's one word for it. Yes. Has it ever done that to anyone else before?
I don't know. I've never seen anybody else pick it up.
You ever picked it up?
Oh, all the time.
I feel like we need to.
Do we still have a quarterstaff?
I feel like we need to know either what's going on in here or we just get out of here. That's the dark thing.
Oh, we have a quarterstaff. Could we wedge? Like, can we pick it up with the end of the quarterstaff, like on a stick, and like?
Yeah.
I'm also fine. I'm fine leaving it here and just.
On the edge of my I'm gonna try to.
Yeah, we're gonna.
For a penny. I'm gonna try to take one with my dagger, like.
Yeah, and we're gonna put ours at the end of the quarterstaff and just hold it.
Before we go back and
Okay.
I'm cutting my losses. Like
Yeah.
I'm ready to not. deal with this.
Can we quickly go before you do that? Can we quickly ask Flamel who put these red things here?
Sure.
Like,
Yeah, who did put these red things here? That's a great question.
Let's all leave this room and go ask him. And Xavier kind of shuffles everybody out in such like the party's over type of way.
They were a present from the cleric up top. They were a present, an old present.
for you?
Oh, for me.
But now you can't get in the room.
No, I can't get in the room.
All right. And while he's saying that, Archimedes pulls out the ruby from his pocket, and he says, "What about this? Like, is this one of your presents?"
No, that wasn't a present of mine. Where'd you find that?
We found it earlier in a different cave, and he's kind of like Archimedes slowly kind of getting it closer to Flamel to see if he has a reaction to it.
Okay.
Not like maliciously, just to kind of see, is like magnet? Is it like pushing away or something?
Yeah. So as you put it closer to him, you see his like the black form of his body kind of bow around the ruby.
Okay. So like, but he's not injured by it or anything.
He's not injured by it. It kind of just molds around the.
Okay.
It's It's like reverse Mercury.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then I'm like, okay, and I just pull it back, put it back in my pocket, and I look and like, well, theory proved. So you
What
can't
was
get in
the
there because the ruby is clearly it.
I don't think that cup should leave that room. I think we should
Here's
just
the thing.
find
He
like.
just said No, you go ahead.
Sorry, I think we should just clear some space from the walls so he can get in, and we should leave
really
the cup
think-
there.
I really think he's okay to continue his life as whatever it is right now, and we don't go back on that room. Also, didn't he just say that the cleric that's in this cave gave him those things that did that?
No, I thought it was the ruby that did bad.
No, it was the things that she touched.
Okay.
Yeah.
I touched the goblet. The goblet made
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the goblet.
Okay.
But
So the cleric.
yeah, but the cleric put them in there and said, "This is a present for you," and then lined the wall with lead, like essentially. I know it's ruby, but
No,
lined
I
the
don't
wall
think-
so
I
he
don't
couldn't get
think-
back in there,
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's good.
so that he could
Alright,
use it.
I'm gonna try to grab a goblet with my dagger, like we said, and pulling it out the door.
Okay. So you grab it and throw it out the door, and Flamel takes it. He's like, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you."
Anything else happen?
Nope.
All right.
Other than me leaping out of the way.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the other one, the other goblet.
Boom. Same thing. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
So is it just that? Sorry, I think I maybe was doing this wrong then. So it wasn't the room itself that made him happy. It was just the objects in it.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he liked the things. The things are cursed. The cleric put the things there, and the ruby maybe as well keeps Flamel from going into the room.
Okay. So was that it? The two goblets, and then we have a couple other things, right?
It was a bowl and a pitcher, but
This is
I
balls
did
and
my
nuts.
part. I'm done. I'm done pitching.
All right. So we'll take the quarterstaff and I mean, is the pitcher have a handle that we can wedge our quarterstaff in?
Yes. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
You could get a piece of the handle.
All right. So we do that. We take the pitcher over to him and
Okay.
drop it in his hand, just like there you go.
Woo! Another one. Thank you. Thank you.
Do we want to go back for the bag?
It was a bag, not a bowl.
Bowl.
Oh,
There's a
bowl.
We can just tap it.
Like a hockey puck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tap it along the ground.
Does it seem fragile? Like if it falls off the altar, will it shatter or anything?
It looks pretty sturdy.
Okay.
Like curling. Bowl curling.
I just don't want it to shatter on the ground and
It won't. It won't. Yeah, it won't break
That would
if
be
it hits.
terrible. It's the first bowl shattered. Oh no.
Well, it might release demons.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh no.
Demons I get. Cursed bowls, weird.
All right, so we knock it off, and then we just start like
We kind of slide it over to him like
with
a
a stick.
Yeah. You do a couple jabs and moves with it, and you slide it out the door, and you hear him just wonderful, everything. Thank you.
Now that you've got your things.
Don't let anybody touch them. So now, sorry, Flamel.
What, this? And he holds out the thing at you.
I think
goblet at you.
going forward,
God, no. And I like 20 feet away down the other wall. Jesus.
going forward, I think that you shouldn't let anybody like us humans, friendly humans, touch those things. They're your special things, so maybe don't let anybody else touch them.
Ask him why the cleric put them there.
Why-
Well,
Also, question, if you don't mind. Why did the cleric put them in that room?
Well, because he gave them to me as a gift.
Does he use them?
I don't think so.
Were the red things there before he put that in there or afterwards?
The red things. Oh, that you mean the walls?
Yeah, the walls.
No, they were there after. I could go in there before, and then somehow the veins that I travel by just disappeared.
Do you know who put the red walls in?
No, I don't. but I'm not happy about it, and I don't like him.
If you were going to assume anybody did it, would it be the cleric?
Probably.
Not trying to lead you. Not trying to lead you.
Probably.
The answer is probably.
He's not the nicest. The nicest.
No.
Well,
And
Flamel.
then I just look at Archisynth like this. Because the cleric's your quest.
Yeah. Now, Flamel, are you friendly with the cleric? I mean, would you consider him your buddy, or is it someone like? Do you not like him?
I go back and forth.
If you introduce us to him, would you be willing to help us out maybe in case things get a little hairy?
I could help. Yeah, I could help.
All right. Well, we scratched your back, and Xavier put his hand through your forehead. So that's a sign of friendship, right?
Sure.
All right.
Icewind Dale it is.
Head five.
All right. Well, we got a T1000 with us, so
Yeah.
If only if that thing turns into a liquid killing machine, great.
well,
Yeah.
we don't know yet.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you guys? You want him to do what now?
I think we're gonna ask him to take us to the cleric, right?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go down the other one.
So he leads you north now, up this hallway, and you start to see the veins appear again, and he's circling around and around the hallway. You see him go up into the wall, back out, come down from the ceiling, back into the ceiling, back out.
So he's excited. It looks like, or it sounds like.
Yeah. And then he brings you up to here.
Ooh.
And he stops you before you can walk into that room. And now ahead of you, he whispers, he says, "This is his room. This is his room. Watch out, watch out. He might be working. Watch out, watch out."
Why watch him? Watch out for what?
The cleric.
Just in general.
Yes.
Because he's a bad dude.
Do you know?
And I look at Archisynth.
Do you know if he has?
I
any...
knock an arrow in my bow.
Do you know if he happens to have any weaknesses, Flamel?
Better be arrows. I say just so everyone else can hear.
I don't know. He's strong.
He's strong. Is there any way you could distract him for us if we're ever in a pinch?
I could try.
Okay.
All right.
Is there anybody else in the room with him?
Are you going to look in the room?
Yeah, we don't.
Right now you can't. You haven't looked in the room yet.
Oh, I thought we saw him. We can't see him?
No, you haven't. You're right outside the room.
Let me just do like a little real quick, like,
Just quickly, do we have a
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I use the camera.
do
You know
we
what I'm
have a spell slot left? Do you know, Eric?
No, I actually don't.
I don't think we've used spells.
I think we used a few. I think we might have one slot left.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm keeping
I
this
have
one.
one slot.
Okay.
Maybe.
How many slots does Bella have left for spells?
I've used 2 spells and a cantrip.
Okay, cantrips are free, right?
Cantrips are free.
Yeah.
So
So how many more spell slots do you have left?
is that 3 or 4?
You're gonna have about
I
Bard.
don't know. I don't know how many Bard level.
Yeah, hold on.
What?
Are you level 3?
Yeah, you have 2 spell slots left.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Oh, well, actually, you have 2 first level and then 2 second level.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I've used a first and a second.
Okay, cool. So we're not too bad right now.
Yeah, I think we have at least one we can queue up as well. We also have Expedious Retreat.
Just in case you need it.
Yeah.
While we're gauging our armament, what do I see if I do that?
Okay.
Around the corner.
So as you look around the corner, you see a giant bell in the center of the room. And then on the far wall, you see 3 altars. One that's made out of ruby, one that's made out of just like a black obsidian, and then the one altar in front of those 2 that's combined into red and black, ruby and obsidian.
Okay.
And you see an orb on top of the red and black altar.
Mm-hmm.
And you see one priest in front of that, and then 2, one on each of his sides, and it looks like they're channeling energy into the orb.
And what's the cleric doing?
Hmm?
And what's the cleric doing?
Okay, there's a cleric and 2 other. They look like they would be acolytes on
Okay,
each
so-
side.
Oh, okay, so the cleric's in the middle.
Each one is in,
Yeah.
Okay, and each one's at an altar.
Yep.
Hey, Flamel.
Yeah.
So, do you ever go in that cleric room?
No, I don't go in there.
But could you?
Sure.
There's an orb in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They got your stuff. Could you maybe travel into that altar and grab that orb?
I could, but I might not make it back out.
They're also in the middle of something. I whispered, they're in the middle. I could see him doing something.
But at least we know you can.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if we have to like alley-oop at some point, we might be able to.
Have
Okay,
you ever-
what's the orb?
Flamel, have you ever seen the Deathly Hallows Part 1?
The what? The what?
Shut up.
The who's?
If you could get in there, grab it, and get out while we distract them, would you be up for that? Do you think that's something you can pull off?
Sure, I could do that.
Okay, wait. All of you. He looks at all of you. You're looking for a cleric with a scrying orb. Is it one of them?
I mean, it looks like the guy in the middle.
Okay. You, new girl. What is your orb?
Well, we'll have to find out, won't we?
You don't know?
I haven't touched it or seen it.
Why are you looking for it?
Story time later.
They're gonna kill us. They're gonna try and kill us. We need to know what for.
Well, it's our orb, right?
Didn't Hyacinth need it?
Are you guys in for the same orb? I swear.
Well, but the king wants it, right?
This is the king's scrying orb. This is the one that we've been after. That cleric is the guy we've been looking for.
I get yours. Don't get hurt yet.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust her yet either.
I'm scared.
Bella?
I'm disoriented.
Bella, we've been through a lot. This is your old buddy Xavier.
I saved you. Granted, after you saved me. So, squaresies.
Good.
But
But now we're gonna go out on a limb for your orb.
I don't know.
All right. Well, son of a, should we try this your way or should we try
Well,
this Xavier's
no.
way
We want.
I like the
What's
distraction
Xavier's
way.
or Bella's way, the distraction way? You are the one who loves talking and sorting stuff out. Xavier comes
I
in
don't want-
swords ablazing.
Listen. Okay.
Swords out, guys.
So we're all
Swords
talking
out.
about this. I don't want to have to talk my way out of a cleric situation. We know we want the orb. That man
So-
is strong and powerful, and we know that he is capable of dangerous things. If we can get in and out without,
You do? You know he's capable of dangerous things?
we've heard rumors.
I thought we were looking for a man of the cloth. A man.
He's wearing a cloth.
Do we want to
I just
attack
turned
him though?
No.
from, I just
I
turned
think-
from the group angrily.
If we, Listen, Xavier, I care about all of us and about none of us dying. So if we can get...
All you see is his shoulders kind of doing the mock, like he's mocking you.
All right.
Let's try to distract them so they stop doing whatever the magic is that they're currently performing. And that way, Flamel can sneak in, grab the orb while they're not looking, and then bring it back to us, and we can just leg it. I have Expeditious Retreat.
All right. So while Hyacinth is talking and trying to explain what we do, Archimedes is just like,
Yeah,
and then he just walks into the room.
You can't. I'm a part of you.
Can I grab him?
Okay, you want to grab
Just
Archisynth?
like, yeah, it's one person, right? Like,
Yeah,
before he
yeah,
walks in
yeah.
the room, I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah.
We gotta go, man. We gotta do this. Well, let's talk to him and see. Okay, Xavier, I trust you with your bow. You get ready just in case, but he did give presents to our buddy Flamel here. He is maybe not entirely cold-hearted. Maybe we can at least distract him. Maybe
He
Flamel
gave
can
him
rub in.
a death cup.
I'm for it.
He's
I'm
not a
for
death
it.
cup for him.
No, it's cool. Because my flaw, there's no room for caution. A life lived to the fullest. Let's do it. I just wanna know.
So is it like you grab me and then like, okay, and then we both walk together?
I'm like, I look at you and I'm like, let's do this.
All right.
All right.
So, yes, Bella.
I have a way of distracting him.
You better do it quick because they're falling.
Yeah, we're moving into the room right now.
Right.
We're literally fist pounding in slow motion. Just,
We're Michael Baying this whole thing.
So I'm gonna walk in with them,
Okay.
singing cutting words,
Awesome. Okay.
doing a little weird dance.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna hold back and like be the cavalry and just let arrows fly once that gets dirty.
All right. So we walk in. We're Archisynth's leading the pack right now, walking in.
Okay. So you
Like
walk
you own
in.
the joint. Like you own the joint.
Yeah. Like with confidence, like you're supposed to be here.
So as you start to walk in, they take notice of you, and you see the cleric turn around. They break the spell that they were working on because you saw these arcs of lightning kind of directed into the orb,
Love it.
and they break off, and they turn around and look at you. And Rick, make me a will save or a wisdom save. Sorry, I keep saying-
I'm not even in the room.
I thought you were walking in with
Yeah,
Arcus.
you're the back of the pack, but
No, I said I was gonna hold back, like around the corner, like the cavalry.
Oh, okay. So then Archisynth, make me a will save.
wisdom.
Wisdom, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, big number. Ooh.
Every
Ooh.
time you say will, you have to put $1 in the jar.
Yeah.
Every time
So
he calls
you-
Brick.
You are paralyzed for one turn.
Great.
You're just stuck. You just as you walk in, you freeze into place.
Can I freeze in a place and be like, Xavier, get him?
Yes, you can. So Xavier, what are you doing?
I thought Bella was
Oh.
singing.
She is.
I'm singing cutting words.
What does that do?
So do I resolve before she does, or
What are you gonna do, Xavier?
well? So what is Bella's cutting words doing, or is it still casting, or like how's this playing out?
Nope. It's happy. Bella, how does cutting words? What's
Do
it
I have
gonna
to wait? Do I have to wait till he makes an attack roll?
Huh?
Attack or damage roll. That's gonna be. So I have to hold it until the priest makes an attack or a damage roll.
Okay.
Ability check.
And he hasn't done that yet.
He hasn't done that yet. All right. But I'm just gonna be like.
You're just- yeah. Okay. So you see Bella kind of getting ready and doing her thing.
Do we know who cast the
cleric, the one in the middle, cast it on Archisynth.
Okay, so as soon as
Oh,
I
he
see,
did cast it, so I can use this as it's a reaction.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah. So he cast an attack at Arc. I'm gonna use that to cutting words him.
Okay. And what does that do?
It Bardic Inspiration. Rolling a Bardic Inspiration die, subtracting the number rolled from the creature's roll. You can choose to use this feature.
I think everybody has what's.
It gives him disadvantage.
Okay, he didn't actually make a roll, so they had to make a. He wouldn't have rolled on that.
Distract, confuse, otherwise sap the confidence and competence of others.
So what that's going to do is it's going to cause if somebody makes an attack roll. Yeah. So Xavier, what are you doing?
I don't think that's a spell.
What?
Cutting words is not a spell.
It's an ability.
It's a bardic ability.
Bardic ability.
So Xavier, what are you doing?
So when I see that happen, I say audibly enough for my group to hear, "I told you so," and I up an arrow at the cleric. Like I come out from hiding and fire an arrow at the cleric and dive roll behind. I'm gonna dive roll behind my party and come up so that the bell is at least between me and them. Not right behind the bell unless I'm that close. I don't know with the area, but basically dive out of the hall, dive out of the hallway behind them, and I'm placed so that the cleric and his acolytes are the bell's between me and the cleric and his acolytes.
Okay, sounds good. So you do that. Did you fired at the cleric?
Oh yeah, I didn't like this cleric from the day I heard about him.
Okay, roll me to hit.
I don't think it works. Oh man.
Please hit him.
Ooh, I see.
Ooh.
Ooh, not a natural 20, but 20 to hit.
You hit.
Nice.
Roll me some damage.
I just want to make sure that I've got all my bonuses and that I know that I'm not using sharpshooter. My archery bonus is already in there. I didn't get anything else for level 2. Nope, we're good. Here comes the damage. Second cleric. 6.
6. All right. So you as you make this dash into the room, past Archisynth, you fire off your arrow and it lands right in the stomach of the cleric.
Ooh.
It definitely hurts him a little.
Am I still frozen? Are we still frozen in place?
Yes, you're frozen for the round. Bella, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Charm Person
Okay.
at 2nd level. So this will get him and one additional creature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You roll 5d8.
Let's.
Right.
You better charm the whole room. Did you just charm the whole room?
No, I charmed the priest and one acolyte.
Hold on. For a charmed person, you got to roll dice, right?
It must take a
It
wisdom.
must make a wisdom saving throw. And does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. If it fails the saving throw, it's charmed until the spell ends, which is 1 hour.
Okay.
We're totally fighting it at this point.
Or until you do something harmful to it.
Oh, okay, cool. I was thinking of something else.
I totally just shot it in the gut with an arrow.
This is after. That's 1. But now I can.
Right. What's your DC? 13?
13.
19.
Come on, Eric, cheat a little bit for our sake.
Sorry.
So you try to charm him with your amazing music, but nothing happens.
It's a great tune. It's lively, though.
Yes.
I'm rolling to the beat.
Okay, so the cleric now breaks his concentration from Archisynth, and he runs up to Briddick or Xavier,
Mm-hmm.
and tries to touch you.
Ew. So he came around that bell, and he's gonna come over, and he doesn't see me.
I thought you were from on the other side of the bell between the cleric and the bell.
Yeah. Wait. So who came over to touch me?
The cleric.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
so it's cleric, bell, Xavier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well, he's saying, wait. So are you?
Movement to go around the bell to you.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Hold on.
So he's he by my drawing over like? Oh, hang on.
Okay, so this is the bell, right?
Yeah.
That red dot. You said you wanted to be in between the cleric who's here
Yeah.
and the bell, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
No. I want the bell to be between us.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so you're back here.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay.
I came out of that hallway, shot him, and then rolled behind the bell.
Okay, so the cleric runs down to the bell and starts ringing it, and
Oh.
ringing it, and ringing it, and ringing it.
I was gonna do that on my turn.
Now you see from behind you 2 doors open wide.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and 20 skeletons come marching out behind you.
Oh.
20 skeletons?
Crap.
20 skeletons.
And now they start lining up behind you, almost in two lines on the back wall.
Mhm.
Now the other 2 cultists come up and get on each side of the bell so that they can hit you, one on each side,
Mhm.
and they swing for you.
What are they doing?
They're swinging at you.
They're swingers.
What with swords?
Did you say wieners?
What?
I thought Jack said wieners.
No, the swingers.
Swingers. They're swingers.
They're so money and they don't even know it.
They don't even know. You don't even know. So as that happens,
Mm-hmm.
Riddick, one of them hits you for 15. The other, does a 15 hit?
Yeah, 15 hits.
Okay.
Cutting words that.
Oh, okay, good. That'll work. And that gives me disadvantage, so I've got to roll a 13.
Misses.
Okay. Cutting words worked.
Thank
He
you,
was-
Bella.
He was that cultist, you just made him feel so inferior than the cleric. He's just like, I'm done.
He's like the worst cultist ever.
Yeah.
Those robes were so last year.
And the other one misses. What do you guys want to do now?
Okay, so we're good to move now?
Yep.
How close are all of these skeletons behind us? It was like, I mean, are they like right on us or?
They're about 10 feet behind you.
Okay, so like, are they all like 20 of them like in a row next to each other? 20 feet,
Yep.
or 10 feet behind us?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna throw out burning hands.
Okay.
So we've got a 15-foot cone. Yeah, we're gonna try to torch as many of these guys down as possible.
Okay. So as you do that, you see Flamel come on the ceiling, and you see him drop down from the ceiling. You see him form, but you see him kind of form into a long, almost looks like a plate. Right? It looks like just like a giant stone slab that's on the ceiling now.
Mhm.
And then you just see the slab crash to the ground and destroy all the skeletons.
Oh,
And then it comes back up.
And I look over at Xavier, and I'm like, "See the freaking we got it, stupid goblets."
oh yeah, I started that.
Yeah, it was
I'm not
Xavier's
arguing with you
idea.
about this.
So I turn around and Jack's like,
So our fingers are like, okay.
yeah.
I'm just pointing. I keep pointing at the acolytes as you're doing that. Just shoot it at them.
while while Archimedes is like, see Xavier, I'm just like looking at Xavier going. Okay, so does that just take
You
away
guys
our
can still go.
turn?
No,
Oh, we
you guys
still
can still go. So you see 2 acolytes attacking Xavier, and you see the one the cleric that was ringing the bell.
We could throw magic missile and hit all 3 of them.
Yeah,
You know, do that.
yes. Because we can't, we run the risk of hitting Xavier though, right?
No. This will.
Magic missile picks its target. You can't
miss.
Yeah, there is no. It wouldn't even, I don't even think we
Yeah.
roll for a hit on this, do we?
Nope, you don't. It just automatically hits.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Thank
target,
you.
it hits it.
All right, so we're gonna okay, so we're like and then we whip around and cast magic missile, one for each of the 3 targets in front of us.
And I was
Awesome.
like, sorry. We're still sorry. My hand needs to go back.
As they're doing that, as the magic missiles are whizzing past me, I want to point blank the nearest acolyte.
Okay.
I guess not point blank because that would be disadvantage, but like it's the closest one, just another arrow.
Sure.
All right, so this is gonna be 1d4 plus 1 force.
Yep.
All right, so here they come. Oh,
Boom.
there's
Oh.
a 3, a 2, and a 5.
Nice. So you see one launch over the bell and then kind of alley-oop and hit the, or not alley-oop, but kind of just flies over the bell and slams down onto the cleric, and it really it singes him really bad. You see both acolytes take a little bit of damage, but not nearly as much as the cleric did.
Okay.
But then I want to fire my arrow at one of the closest acolyte.
Acolyte? Okay.
Yeah, just as the magic missiles are whizzing by me,
Okay.
so it becomes like a real volley of our efforts.
Nice.
Ooh, another 20, not natural, but 20 to hit.
Roll me some damage.
Heck yeah, I will.
Roll all the damage.
Here it comes. Are you ready?
Throw all of it.
Yay!
Booyah!
Ooh, 9 damage.
Ooh, 9 damage. So as you fire your arrow, it splices through one of Archisynth's missiles that it launched and gained a little bit of magic on it.
Just a little dusting of
Yeah, a little dusting of the magic.
the good stuff.
Sprinkle that shit on there, and then it lodges itself into the shoulder of the acolyte. And he is looking extremely hurt. There's blood just gushing out of him at this point. Bella, what are you doing?
I'm going to throw a dart at that acolyte.
Okay.
Like a bar dart.
Hard dart.
Hey,
Wait, how close am I? How close am I to that guy?
you're about 10 feet away.
Oh, so I can just get in with my rapier.
You could.
I can just
Yeah.
let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like you're close to the one on the south side, and I'm close to the one on the north side.
You could be.
The blood.
Do I D20 to hit, right?
Yep. D20 to hit.
Do we want to grab the orb? Like running-
9. That's just a 9.
Jump
I can
over.
hear.
9. It doesn't hit.
Oh,
So you
Stun my
launch
turn.
for it. Yeah, and you kind of just miss right past his head.
Ow! Ow!
All right, now,
so close.
Where am I? I am behind the bell.
yep, to the
I want
left
to
of.
use the rest of my movement to kind of roll away, hide.
Okay. So you get behind everybody else, and Briddick or Xavier the cleric comes around the bell behind you,
Mhm.
and now he tries to touch you. The cleric tries to touch you.
Hey now.
I'm sorry.
Come on,
Watch out for those priests.
This is so 2 years ago.
Yeah. Does 16 hit?
Yes. Can I
Yeah.
dodge it?
Is he tickling you?
Can I use my move action to dodge it since I didn't move last turn?
Nope.
He tickles for how much damage?
8 points of damage.
Oof.
Oof.
You just feel his hand grab the back of your neck, and you just a shooting pain down your spine.
It's real. Oh, this was. I didn't think it was gonna feel like this, but it is. It doesn't feel like Sunday school at all.
Oh.
There's nothing weird or questioning about it. It's just pain.
Shit just got dark.
Mhm.
All right, now, whoa! The other 2 acolytes come to attack you, and they completely miss.
Me? Okay.
Yep.
Also, I'm not like that hurt. 8 hurt because I wasn't already at full health, even with Bella's healing. So
Yeah.
All right.
So Archisynth, you see Xavier just surrounded right now.
All right.
And you too, Bella.
We yell, Flamel! Flamel, we could use some help in here.
I'm trying, and I think he's kind of still incorporeal. You can't see him at this point.
Okay.
Okay. Where are we in comparison? Where are we? Yeah.
You're behind and to the left. You could easily get to either the cleric or the acolyte that Riddick wasn't, that Xavier wasn't shooting.
Which one is closer to hurting Xavier?
All three. They have him surrounded.
Wow.
So
All right. So they've kind of run around us. So like we're over here on that, like in between the bell and the altar.
you're back here. You're right about here.
All right, we're gonna bolt over, kind of a little bit more in front of us towards the altar area.
Okay.
And turn back and chuck a firebolt at one of the acolytes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll me some damage.
It's not the cleric.
I think we
You want
got.
the cleric alive.
Yeah, we don't want to kill the cleric. 11, Jesus.
Your firebolt.
Wait a second. I have inspiration. Can I inspire them to do that again?
Or just to do it?
Yeah, you can give them inspiration.
So basically, they go to. How can I do this in fiction? Like, how do you inspire a double-headed elf wizard to shoot better? Fireball. I feel so like I'm surrounded, right? Like I've got the cleric.
Yeah, you got everybody around you.
And the two acolytes. Can I? Is there something I could sacrifice to put whatever they're targeting more in range? Right? Like I see them over his shoulder, like they're firing, and I'm like, nope, just 20 more degrees to the left or something.
You could toss him against the bell if you wanted to, and that would bounce him out.
Can I give him? Can I give him like a big boot? Like
yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right.
So I'm surrounded. I can't get an arrow notched. I see my friends coming around to do this thing, and I just kind of throw a huge boot into this one acolyte who pong over one thing. Maybe like the room's ringing a little bit. He's just kind of stunned a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And just giving them enough time to say, nope, he's right there.
Yep.
And I'm going to extend my inspiration so they can try and do that again.
Yep. So re-roll, Archisynth.
How dare you? How dare you?
Like,
Fine.
So you launch the firebolt at the acolyte, and it just hits right at his feet and just dissipates.
Great.
Nothing happens.
Hits the bell, ricochets, and hits Xavier.
Yeah. So Xavier and Bella, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast Hold Person on the cleric.
Okay. And I got to roll a DC on that?
Wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
Awesome. I rolled a 12. Or hold on, let me check his wisdom modifier. A 13. What's your DC?
13.
So he saves.
These guys are tough.
Frederick, what are you doing?
Meanie!
I went in with my bow, and I'm surrounded by these guys. I reach down to my short sword, and acolyte to my right side. As I unsheath it, I just go for a killing blow.
Okay.
Which is never have it set up. I should really just set it up in the time that I'm just paying attention.
So you roll, you swing and you miss because the acolyte ducks down, and then you hit the bell and it's gong.
Shit, it's just ringing right now.
Yeah.
Creak.
Creak.
Gong.
Gong. And now the acolyte swings back at you.
Flamel? Shit.
You don't see Flamel.
Damn it.
Yeah, 14 hit.
No, it doesn't. That misses actually.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, 14 does hit. I'm sorry, I thought I had 15 armor. 14 does hit. Nope,
Okay,
sorry.
14 hits.
I only have 7 hit points, guys.
Well, we'll take your diamond back to your family.
Hate you.
You get 2 points of damage as he swings into you.
Fucking A. At least it's now 11.
The next acolyte misses, and you see the cleric come back and try to grab you again.
Tico.
Tickle, tickle, and 9 does not hit, so he misses. So, Archisynth, you see all of this happening, and Bella, you see everybody still sees Xavier surrounded.
All right. Well, there's one guy like on this side of the bell, right? Like just south of the bell,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're kind of like a little bit over
North of
here.
the bell, yeah.
Should we take cover behind the altar and throw from back there?
Lob it.
I mean, it's
Or-
not any less effective, right?
All right. Well, okay. So we're gonna move back behind the altar
Okay.
and queue up another firebolt at that one that's just south of the bell.
Okay. So you dive behind the altar. The orb is in front of you now,
Nice.
and roll me to hit. Roll an attack.
Yep. There we are.
Whoa!
Really.
So you lob this firebolt. It goes over the orb, around the bell, and hits the acolyte in the back of the head.
It
And
explodes.
You just see the hair that was on his head is now gone. He's just a bald acolyte now.
Yeah.
So I mean,
But he's
but
still
he's taking damage too, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's scarred.
It's not like he has magical hair that protected him. He's not like
That'd be pretty freaking cool.
an acolyte Trump or something that he's just. Okay.
Yeah. So Briddick and Bella, what are you doing?
I'm gonna drop my bow and pull my other short sword. And
Okay.
like since I'm in the middle of this, like, and I feel like I can't get out, I'm just gonna like lunge 1, lunge 2, like.
Okay.
Does
So if I can try to make 2 attacks,
Yeah. Who do you want to hit with your main attack?
the one that looks the weakest, the one that I feel like I can fell.
Okay.
Um,
They both look equally. The acolytes look equally as hurt.
the one farthest from Archisynth and Bella, then the one that
You could do like that Assassin's Creed trailer where you like hit one in the front and back at the same time.
Yeah,
And look really awesome.
Basically.
Really badass.
You know, that's what's going to happen if this actually hits. So the one that's farthest from the rest of the group,
Okay.
you know, the one that has whatever one doesn't have the clear shot for them is the one I'm going to throw this one at, which is going to be. Come on, Schwartz. Come on, Schwartz.
Nice.
Hey, there you go.
22. And that damage is going to be. I'll do 1 for 1. So that's a full hit right there.
Yep.
Almost.
5. Okay, so you
Mm.
slice into the one on your right, and you just start to see him almost fall to the ground. He's still alive, but just barely.
Oh shit. Okay. And the other one, do I add my attack bonus or do I?
Your attack is normal.
is
When
the
you do
same?
your
Okay,
damage, you don't.
different.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the second attack for the other guy.
Oh.
10.
So
10.
as you slice into the first guy, you pull back and slice into the second, but it just misses because you couldn't get a good hit on him.
And the other acolyte's still alive. Can I get out of there at all?
Not right now. They're literally around you like a triangle.
Okay.
Bella, what are you doing?
which one? Who's the most hurt?
Definitely Xavier.
Could I throw
No,
my?
I mean of the acolyte.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a rapier attack on the one who's the most hurt.
Okay, so you can get around because you were behind everybody. Xavier, yes?
Could I use my movement to throw my weight into the one that she's attacking to like kind of lean him into her attack?
Sure. I'll give Bella advantage on the roll.
Okay, so I'm attacking like, and then I just throw myself
Yeah.
into the one. Right? So we're all like toppling in one way.
Yep. And so, Bella, you come around from behind the cleric and stab at the acolyte that Xavier has pushed out for you.
Really? I get advantage. That's still a 9.
Ugh.
Oh, is that a 1 and a 9?
Ignore the 9. It was with advantage.
Well, it's a 4 and
Ignore the
9.
1. Ignore the 1.
So,
Hey, weepening.
so as you push this acolyte out, you almost get stabbed by a rapier that's flying in and misses the acolyte.
We used to be
Okay, so Bella, the one that you tried to attack is going to attack you.
All right.
Does a 17 hit?
Cutting words.
Okay, so I got to roll. I get disadvantage. Does a 18 hit? So a 17, would that hit?
Oof.
You take 4 points of damage.
Oh, is that all?
All right.
Salty.
Okay.
Xavier.
4 points.
Yep. The second acolyte tries to hit you and swings and misses and hits the bell too, and that gongs off again.
I've
Nice.
got such a splitting headache.
And the cleric reaches out again. And does a 15 hit you?
Yeah.
Good sound.
You take 12 points of damage as he grabs onto your head.
Fuck, I'm out.
Oh no.
I'm at negative. Yeah, I'm at 0.
Yeah, you go right down to 0.
Is it kill me, but I'm down.
Yeah.
Told you so. And I
Okay.
fall.
So are we next?
Yep. What do you want to do, Archisynth?
Can we? Is the orb? We don't really know what the orb does. Can I touch it? Can I grab it?
You want to? I mean, you can.
Jesus Christ.
Save me. Kill these
I mean, if
motherfuckers.
anything,
Let-
just
we
to
should-
take the focus away from
We should.
Bella.
Should we not chuck a firebolt at one of these things? Like the acolytes are both almost dead, and the cleric's the only one left. Flamel, can you help us?
What? I'm trying.
And then somebody pour a healing potion down my throat.
Do we have a healing
Yeah, we've
potion?
got. I think we have 2.
Okay, can
And
we?
I have one in my belt.
Yeah, we've got 2 healing potions.
Well, are we able to give him potion?
No, you have to get to me. You have to kill these guys and get to me.
Yeah, we need to down the acolytes.
Well, that's the I want to like try to separate them, like scatter them.
But the acolytes are both almost dead, right?
Yeah, they're looking very hurt.
So if we hit one and Bella hits the other, we'll probably down both of them, and it'll just be the cleric left.
Okay, so
The tickling cleric.
Do we just stay where we are and then shoot them?
Yeah, I think we chuck a firebolt from where we're standing.
Okay.
But if maybe we can we can grab onto that thing if all else fails. All right, we're gonna chuck a firebolt at one of the acolytes.
Okay.
I hate you guys.
So you chuck this firebolt, and it hits the bell and just ricochets off to the wall. Bang! Bella, what are you doing?
Hopefully
Can I cast a cantrip and do an action?
No, you got one or the other, unless you can really explain why it's going to be super awesome.
What I would like to do
I would like to do that.
is take another is cast prestidigitation in the eyes of the priest, like super sparkly lights in the eyes of the priest.
Mm-hmm.
My rapier, and again try to get that really wounded acolyte.
Okay. So you're literally going to do a spell that way and force that way. That I'll let you do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you prestidigitate. Roll the hit.
I hate you.
So-
Breaking is happening.
So you got, but you do manage to blind the priest for a turn. So he's kind of fumbling around.
Thank God I'm dead. You can't hurt me.
So Bella's rolled 3 d20s in the last 3 turns and gotten 2 ones. What are the odds of that?
I didn't mean it.
I think 500 to 1 is actually.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can take me to Vegas.
So the priest is kind of fumbling around with his eyes, and the acolytes now go after you, Bella.
Come at me, bro.
A 3 doesn't hit. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
Aren't you happy we're behind the altar?
I guess, but all our friends are dying.
You're gonna take the one acolyte just stomps over Xavier and stabs you for 5 points of damage.
All right. Ow!
Flamel!
I'm trying.
We really could use your help right now, buddy. All right.
Okay.
Should we chuck another firebolt at him?
I mean, that's all we have.
So Briddick, make me or Xavier, make me a saving throw or death saving throw.
Don't suck.
Is this a straight 20, right?
Yep. Hey, that's what you got it.
That's 1.
Need 2 more of those.
One.
All right. So
All right, Archisynth and Bello, what are you doing?
we're chucking a firebolt. We're gonna down one of these damn bastards.
Is there something else to do? Like what?
I mean, we don't really have
I
anything
mean, yeah, we
else.
can't cast any
Well, I
spells
mean,
like we've
I
used
guess
all our spells.
Ringing the bell doesn't do anything that's been rung so many times. I guess it's something that's nonsense. Like, what is that? What was there anything? Is there power connected to something? What was on the altars? Just orbs?
Well,
Yeah,
I
there
wanted
was
to
an
grab the
orb.
orb just in case it like charged us and made us more powerful, but Archimedes is like,
Let's throw one more firebolt, and then next, if we can't do it now, we're grabbing this damn orb.
I feel like this
Do
is
you
like
guys not have inspiration? Do you guys not have inspiration?
No.
And we don't have any spells that would be good for this. And
We also
don't
out
have
of
any
spells. Yeah. All right. How about one more, and then we're just grabbing the thing.
I mean,
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And Flamel can't help us. We already are.
We've been begging him. All right.
Yeah, we're in this.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on. It was on 16. It's clearly broken.
So you're still behind this orb. You peek up over the altar. You launch your firebolt. It again bounces off the bell and then back outside of the room.
Maybe you guys should follow the firebolt.
Bella, what are you doing?
All right, we have potions for Xavier. So
Get to him.
show me positioning.
So there's 3. So around Xavier right now, on each side of him.
So if I cast Thunderwave, I'll get him too.
Yeah. There's the 3 of them are surrounding him essentially.
I am going to run at the most injured acolyte
Okay.
and try to break him off of Xavier and tackle him to the floor.
Okay. Roll me a strength check.
Okay. Strength, that's a D20 plus.
Your strength modifier.
Jesus.
Guys,
Where is it?
guys,
It makes a 5!
So,
guys.
So, does my clumsiness help?
yeah. So you run up and you push into this acolyte and literally slam into him, and he just slams you right back.
That's not very nice.
Guys, it's okay. Just let it wash over you. It's almost over. We came this far. We had a good run.
All right. The first acolyte swings back at you and hits
All right.
for 2 points of damage. But the cleric can kind of start to see again now, and he swings at you twice for a hit.
Vicious mockery.
Oh, okay.
Or cutting words, really. That's cutting words. Right?
Still hits.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna see what cutting words says again.
you take another 3 points of damage.
Oof.
All right.
Cutting words isn't a spell.
Okay.
Mom addresses you funny. Ow.
You got big ears.
So, Briddick, you want to roll that?
I think the jar of dollars should be for Burdick.
Don't.
Yeah, it should be Xavier. Jesus.
What did I do?
You want to roll? I got to change the whatchamacallit.
Oh,
20! Oh shit, 20.
Whoa,
20 is a 2 count. 20 is a 2 count.
you're up.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
Oh, you're alive.
But I don't let the acolytes know. I'm just face down and I just
That's
and I
like, that's,
don't let
like,
them know.
that's like Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows 2.
There you go.
So now we have it covered.
All right.
Yeah, we've got all the Harry Potter references tonight.
All right. Is it? Are
I
we
can't
up?
believe that.
It's Archisynth and Bella. What are you guys doing?
Oh, Flamel! For the love of all that is holy.
I'm trying.
What are you trying?
I had to move.
He's moving.
I'm just gonna go try to run to the orb and grab it and get out of there. Like
All
how
right.
much, with as much of my movement as I'm allowed.
Okay.
But where,
So as
Yeah.
you do that, roll me a strength check.
Roll. Great.
You can do it.
Oh, wait. All these rolls I've been getting, we're rolling on a D8. I think. Let's.
I mean, it says
No,
1d20.
It says 1d20.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm unfamiliar with this thing. All right, 1d20.
We'd have to do the whole game over.
What do you want? What's a strength you said?
Yep.
14.
Okay. So as you move, the acolyte that you pushed into clotheslines you
Oh,
and knocks you onto the ground.
all right.
Ah!
So, Archisynth, we stand up behind the altar and just like, God, and I'm gonna grab it, and we're gonna grab it, and
It's me that has to grab it, right? The
All right.
lady said it's mine.
Wait,
well, it's us.
Archisynth grab? Okay, Archimedes, you grab the orb,
Uh-huh.
and Bella, you see them disappear.
Oh Jesus.
I hate you guys. I hate you guys so much. Not even-
But you're alive, right?
I'm alive of my own.
We couldn't get to you.
Bella's got you. Don't worry.
And the orb is standing there. It's still in its place. Archisynth is completely gone. And Briddick, you see from the floor,
Dollar.
you see Jesus, Xavier. I'm changing this in what you call right now.
Keep it up. No, keep it up. It's better this way.
So Xavier, you see spikes of black and red just come out of the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm on the floor.
yeah, but they're surrounding you and they're driving into the acolyte and the priest.
Oh.
Nice.
And you just see them getting impaled on these swords.
I don't move. You know, I'm just.
And you hear Flamel say, "I did it!"
Good job, Flamel.
Are they dead?
Hmm?
Are
Yeah,
they-
they're dead. They've been
What about the
impaled.
cleric?
They've been impaled on these spikes that have.
What about the cleric?
He's dead too.
Oh.
Woo!
So I just roll over then and just like.
Thank you.
And I take this healing potion and I pop the cork and the whole thing. I just take the whole thing.
Okay, so now that that's happened, you start to see smoke coming around the orb, just emanating out of the orb.
I do.
Yeah, and you, Bella.
Okay, Bella's still here too.
What do we do?
You're still on the other side of it.
Super quick. Was that just a common healing potion or a greater healing potion?
It's a common healing potion.
Okay.
It's
let me just roll.
2d4.
Yeah, +2. Okay.
Yep.
Let me just roll that real quick. Let me see where I'm at. Oh, I'm sorry. Ignore that. It's a 2d4. Ignore that.
Nice.
I'm at 11. Sorry. Good.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go near the orb?
I want to exist.
So wait a minute. So I get up, right? Like I've a lot has happened to me, and I get up and I look at Bella and be like, okay.
Yeah.
And they go.
And you start to see more smoke coming around the orb and some lightning, little crackles of energy coming out of it.
Now, did it plane shift them? Did it
You-
them somewhere?
You don't know. You just know that they're not in the room.
We have to follow them down this rabbit hole?
Oh,
Your call.
I don't even like them that much. I'm not sure I should. We could just walk out of here, to be honest.
So as you're talking, you see a face appear above it, almost like a hologram that kind of appears above the orb.
Oh, what? I missed it. You clicked. You went out for a little bit.
You see a face appear above the orb.
Hello?
Don't talk to it.
Looks kind of like that.
Like what?
Like what?
I'm working. Hold on.
Oh, he's gonna do something real funny. That's Shrek.
Looks a little bit like that.
Oh,
Really?
You see this face talk to you, and he says, "Permit me to introduce myself. My name is Count Strad von Zarovich,
ah!
and it appears your friends were touching one of my relics.
To be honest, sir.
Curiosity could have killed the cat, but I let them live, though they might not seem the same to you. If you want to see your friends alive again, I do ask that you follow them and do what they did. And please enjoy your stay in my kingdom." And then his face goes away.
I like that guy's moxie, but I'm not touching that orb. That is weird.
Was that a Dracula voicemail?
We're not there. Okay,
Sorry.
Hello, Barovia. Come in, Barovia. Wee, wee, wee.
Oh, where's Rookie?
Ruki just came. Helob just came into the room, and Ruki dives in and says, "What's going on? Helob just got me."
I don't want to alarm you, but your friends are dead. They touched that orb, and Dracula took them into this dead zone, and now he wants us to follow them. And I've got this one thought saying,
Sweet, and she does a couple flips around you in her normal fashion, and
kind of-
dives onto the orb, puts her hands on the orb, and she's gone.
mostly knew she was going to do that, I say. Because I'm looking through the space that Rookie was standing, and I was there, like, kind of knew she was going to do that. Damn it. Well, no guts, no glory.
In for a penny.
Say bye to Flamel.
Let me touch the orb.
Wait, you didn't say bye to Flamel.
Bye, Flamel!
I hate you!
Have fun. And you both, you all go down.
I'm in the castle.
Yeah, you all go down the well, and you come out the other side, and you see Archisynth, but you see two of them. You see Archimedes and Hyacinth.
Oh, God.
They're not one person anymore.
Yay!
But
Archisynth or Archimedes and Hyacinth, do you have your
No.
do you have your character sheets?
Well,
No.
we
God.
no.
Eric, cut it. Cut it there. Episode.
No. Do you have two pieces of paper that would represent your character sheets?
Oh no, we have blanks, or we have a blank. I think. Do we?
All right. Archisynth or Hyacinth, hold yours up. And Archimedes, hold your sheet up. Now switch them.
Oh,
All
You're,
right.
you're in each other's bodies.
Oh, no. What?
Oh.
That's awesome.
Oh, God. That's going to be fun.
I can't believe you did that.
And before you, in the distance, you see
Come
a
on.
giant castle,
Yes. Is this a Ravenloft?
and you hear werewolves howling in the distance. Welcome to Ravenloft.
Fuckers.
Our gifts, here we come.
Oh,
That is scene.
good show. You sent us to Ravenloft. How dare you? How dare you?
That sounds exciting. I don't know what any of this is, but it sounds fun.
What's Ravenloft?
Really?
Oh my god.
I've been playing D&D for over a decade, and I've never gotten to play Ravenloft. It's the one thing I've been wanting to do.
Well, at least you get to play it as you.
All right.
Yeah.
So, okay, so is it my personality in her body?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, man. I can't believe. Way to end that, Eric. That was awesome.
That's exciting.
Damn.
Oh, looks strangely familiar.
Oh, I can't wait for the next game now. That's so cool.
All right. Well,
Shit.
okay, so I'm gonna need some.
Ravenloft does.
I'm gonna need some. Well, crap. How are we gonna do two? Okay, we'll figure it out.
How
yeah.
we do what?
Two roll 20s on one machine.
We don't.
It's gonna be great. It's
I mean,
gonna
we
be
use a different
easy.
computer.
Oh, you're gonna use your okay. Oh yeah, we can bring a laptop up.
Yeah, I mean that's what I assumed when like we first started playing, and we thought that we were gonna do two
Okay.
different computers.
So how many spell slots do we have for each of us?
You're each third level wizards.
Okay.
Just act like you're a normal character now.
Okay. We'll sort it all out.
Act
Pennsylvania.
like.
Heck, like-
Look at that Trevor Belmont.
I was like so excited for a second. You were like, "You yourselves again." And I'm like,
That's
but I guess
funny.
it's fine. I mean, we're still two different people.
So you're playing a dude and I'm playing a woman.
I mean, that's not
That's
what
awesome.
matters. I think I just want to be my wood elf self.
We just doubled the amount of attacks we can have too.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's exciting.
true.
Yeah.
So-
This just got real.
Yeah, so Ravenloft is a gothic setting, so you're probably going to be able to find somebody in there that maybe for a price could switch you guys back.
Cool. Okay.
Anything that can happen will happen in
Happen.
Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Great. That's fun.
Guys, it's getting late for me. I gotta get going. That was a great game.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, guys.
Lisa, it was great meeting you.
Great to meet you too.
See you in Ravenloft.
Yeah, so you guys are going to enjoy Ravenloft.
I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
Vampires,
I'm
werewolves, and
So
magic.
excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
gonna be cool.
gosh.
GG, Eric. Way to go. That was awesome.
Good guy.
Thank you very much.
Good God.
I'm gonna get out of here. You guys
All right.
have a good night.
Take care, Rick.
Rick.
All right.
Bye.
See you guys soon.
All right.
Till next week.
Till next week, indeed. And then after next week, we're gonna be gone for like 2 Tuesdays. So
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
we'll take a Christmas break.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all. Cool. All right. Well,
Awesome.
thank you very much, sir. Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
We did it. We have 4 hands.
Nice.
All right.
Very cool.
Very cool.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh. All right, crap. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, hey, we did it. We're 2 separate people.
I was really excited, and now I'm like, ugh. Because, everyone knows that I'm the diplomat.
I know.
You're gonna go around like cracking skulls. Cracking skulls.
Oh, hi, Emma.
Emma.
Emma, are you excited? Are you excited that we're our own people again? You're so excited.
Emma's like, I don't care who you are so long as
We
you give me
did it.
cuddles.
Emma, we did it. We did it, Emma. We
Dancing
did it, Emma.
queen,
Ah,
You
ah.
and sweet only Emma does.
Bark, 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 bark.
Ow. Oh, that's my ear.
Whoa, hey now.
Thank you.
Emma?
There you go.
All right. God, look at all the fur.
Dancing queen, feel the beat. Oh,
You guys want to see what Emma hates? Oh, trash.
oh,
Come here, Emma. Come here, Emma.
Ellie's in the chat. Just to woke her up.
Emma hates when you pick her up.
Oh.
Oh, are you alright, sweetie? You alright, sweetie?
Jack just tried to dislocate Emma's arm. It's fine. It's fine.
okay. Alright, come here. Come
You
here.
have to scoop. You have to.
What are you doing?
She
What is-
doesn't want to. You have to scoop her up.
I was trying
remember?
to. I was trying to get my arm under her and she started jumping.
You gotta scoop her up. There you go.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You gotta scoop
She's
her up.
gonna yell. She loves this.
She looks like you're choke slamming her. This is the way I handed her to you.
Alright.
If you put her arms on your head, like on your, there you go, and then you grab her butt. There you go.
There we
you
go. She's shaking. Oh.
Oh, we're so mean to you, Emma. And all you do is
Ah,
love
she's
her.
licking my ear.
Yeah, get her in there.
Emma, look at that way. Say hello.
No.
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 Ah,
Kiss him in the face.
there we go.
In the face.
Sorry, Emma. I
Yeah.
didn't mean to make you yell.
Oh, is your arm okay?
Smelly, how you doing?
You're okay. You're okay. Today's like, why did you wake me?
You're so upset down there. All right, excuse me, Emma. Excuse me. Excuse me, Emma. Excuse me. Cool. Well, that was fun.
You are literally in the most inconvenient spot.
Emma, what are you doing?
She's staring at
What are you
you.
doing? She's like, you hurt me, Daddy. You hurt me.
There is hair everywhere.
You don't seem too hurt.
You give us hairy hair.
All right, excellent.
Hairy hair. Blah, 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 blah.
So we touched an orb and we split into two people, and now we're
I'm excited.
bonk, bonk. What are you most excited about, Katie?
I'm excited to play my own character.
Nice. Play my character.
I'm like, I guess it's better. It's better to be an individual than to not, I guess. I don't know. I'm excited to make my own decisions.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be interesting for us to react to each other. Mm-hmm. Cool.
I think now we can like actually develop like a proper relationship to. I don't mean like as you know lovers, but just in general, just kind of figure out who we would like to be to each other. Like if we are still feuding as
Yeah.
Wood Elf and High Elf, or if we will kind of like become friends or.
Mr. Ivosaur says, now that your characters are separated, do you think your characters will ever want to be near each other ever again? I imagine so. I mean, they've spent a lot of time together,
Yeah,
so.
I think it's gonna be strange. We'll feel strangely lonely at first.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure we'll be like, yes, this is the best ever, but really, we're kind of like so used to being together that we'll probably kind of, you know, be sort of like quietly. Remember that time? Remember that time we did that thing? It was really fun. Remember?
Cool. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight then, huh?
It's better to be an individual than to not, says Mr. Iverson. Wise words.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
I'm exhausted.
That's all I got.
All right.
That's all she got.
Well, that was
folks.
fun. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. It was a lot of fun. It was good times. We're excited to be split apart and start playing on our own characters. And that's going to be cool. And,
Now we have to make our own characters.
yeah, now we have to go and do that. So we'll make our characters independently of each other and then hand them off. So I won't show you what I'm doing. We're not going to collude in any way. It's going to be we'll make our own characters as we would have made our own and then swap them. So fun times.
Okay.
I'm pumped for it.
Wait, no, we don't need to swap them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it changes what magic we can do and everything?
Yeah. It's literally you roll your character, I roll my character. I roll Archimedes as how I am Archimedes. You roll as Hyacinth, and then we go whoop, and then we swap.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the fun part.
But it's our decisions that is what changes. Like our in gameplay.
Yeah.
Because our personalities are different.
Yeah, our personalities is still our consciousness, but in separate bodies. So like I'm very good. I'm going to be I'll tell you right now, I'm going to be very offensive on my spell casting and stuff.
Right.
And I imagine you'll probably be more
how does
diplomatic.
that, I mean, we can ask Eric, but how does that work for language?
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if we keep what languages we had. That's collective knowledge or whatnot. But anyway. All right, that should be a lot of fun, and hey, we'll be back tomorrow night for a little bit to play some Warden Wednesday. I got to make sure the Xbox is working, and maybe I'll do some. Maybe I'll try to do 7 Days to Die. Maybe you'll do that. Maybe I'll try. Maybe I'll rent a server, and we'll play some 7 Days to Die. That could be fun. We could have like if you haven't played 7 Days to Die, it's a ton of fun, and it'd be kind of cool if we got our own server and played like that, and everyone got to play together. That could be cool. Yeah. All right, we'll think about it. Cool. But we're going to hit the sack now, and we'll be back tomorrow night for Warden Wednesday. Thank you, everyone who came out. Thank you, everyone who watched. Thank you, all of our new wardens. Thank you, all the returning wardens, followers, watchers, mods, everybody. We love you guys. Everyone who threw some cheer into the cup.
It's so full of grays.
So gray. So gray.
So gray and kind of sad.
Don't let the grays go down on me. Ba-na-na. Don't let the grays go down on me. I want to something and something and let yourself be free.
What song is that?
Don't let the sun go down on me.
Is that the Beatles? No, it's Elton John.
Is it?
Going down on me.
Oh, Mr. I have a sword. Hey there, no more gray.
Thank you. It's Elton
Thank you
John.
very much. Look at the splash. That is Elton John. All right, good call.
I love Elton John.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ivysaur, for that.
Don't go
Appreciate
breaking
it.
my heart.
Chris says that. Jack, thanks, Katie. Thanks for a wonderful stream.
Don't
Thanks
go
for coming
breaking
as
my
well.
heart.
Warden Wednesday. All right, cool. All right, we're going to call it a night. We're going to go.
Don't go breaking
I got to wake up
my
early and go to the gym tomorrow morning, so fun times. Katie, what's final word? Hey, Mr. Ivysaur. You couldn't resist, could you, Mr. Ivysaur?
Don't go breaking my heart. I couldn't if I tried. Oh, honey, if I get restless, baby, you're not that kind. Don't go breaking my heart. You take the weight off of me.
By the power of the beard, we are bonded.
Oh, honey, when you knocked on my door, ooh, I gave you my key. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, ooh. Nobody knows it. Nobody knows